At minimum.
For the Mooch backers.
Yeah, he played 31 minutes last night in that overtime game, or the other night against Utah, and just his athleticism, he's got such a
because these moochers don't ever learn.
Of where he needs to be on the floor, getting good shots up and following on offensive rebounds with the tips.
And I have a free VIP.
Just his energy to come out and get that many minutes.
It's like we're like the house in the neighborhood that feeds the raccoons, and now raccoons swarm our house.
X.
Welcome to Suns Valley Podcast, everybody. I hope you can hear us. I hope you're having a fine day today. Sundo, they baited and switched us. They told us we might get some Jalen Green. And then they had him questionable, and then they announced he's not going to play.
A bummer.
Does that not just make you want to go to bed right now?
I'm about to.
Show some respect for your country, people.
Please welcome the Cactus High School Choir, Naya Voce.
Voice soprano, that gotta do hit that high note every time. Every time. There's always that soprano that gotta go. Always, every
that
time.
Gave me some flashbacks to high school, bro. Those kids
Absolutely,
seem
bro.
So uninterested in being there.
Absolutely,
like they were being
bro.
forced to do it.
Free Suns game. It was for 50% of their grade, bro, to be there. You know what I mean? Like they was just there, bro. What's going on to everybody on Suns Valley Podcast? Brought to you by FanDuel, baby. Make every moment better with FanDuel this season on the Sportsbook or daily fantasy. FanDuel is our partner for the entire season. Me and Gabe are using FanDuel exclusively.
Remember, you guys
all of our bets, except for me because I'm in Missouri until December. Then I will. But
still
Gabe
get
is
on,
for sure.
Yeah, you guys can still get in on that regular season MVP action. I think at this point, I'm switching it up, bro. I'm going Victor straight up. I'm going Wembanyama.
You think so?
Yes.
You know what? I kind of want to go Luka.
Wemby looks like a human highlight reel right now, bro.
I don't care. I just feel so strongly that they want Luka to have it so bad.
For the Lakers.
Well, you know what? For the Lakers. And then Wemby also, just for the, I was just going to say for the market, like international market, but I keep forgetting Wemby is also French. So it could go either way.
Globalists.
I mean,
you know,
us Americans should feel awful that these Euros are taking over the league.
Not if you're a globalist like me. Okay. I don't play around. Says, what's the lineup? They should be showing that any second now, but I'd assume it's going to be the same old lineup. Mark better be a starter tonight.
Mark is starting.
You're sweeting?
Yeah, they're about to show right here.
All right. They're busting out the black jerseys tonight. We're going to get our first look at them. What do you think about that? It'd be great if they could sneak a win.
It'd be great if Jalen Green was in the jerseys.
It would be real. But hey, I guess at least we're on the right path, right? I mean, at least they're upgrading him. An upgrade to questionable is better than. To switch those around, it's better than. He hurt it again. We don't know when he'll play. We don't know if he'll play.
That's true.
But dude, we need him. We need him so bad. I wanted to hold
Mark
back
Will
on saying that, but there we go. Mark Will starting. Mark Will
Purple
made
jerseys,
it.
you lied to me.
What? No. Well, this is just the intro thing. Are you sure they weren't?
Oh, they got purple
jerseys?
shorts on.
Huh.
I swear I just saw purple shorts.
I thought those were warm-up pants. Locker Vision told me it was black jerseys today.
Oh, well, I hope it's black jerseys.
What up, Ernesto?
Mark Will looks like he's got purple shirts on.
Okay, he said Valley Proud. I thought he said Belly Proud. I'm like, what the Belly Proud?
Yeah, he said belly proud. Play your game. Make every moment better. Play your game. I don't know what the slogan is. We're about to find out.
And by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Achieve legendary status.
What's going on, everybody in the chat? We got 52 up in here. Help us out. Please hit that like. I think we're stuck at 10 likes. I need to refresh this. That can't be correct. That's racist. There's no way 10 likes is correct.
It could be. You know, these people be slacking.
Yeah, we're at 25. That's not bad. Thank you, guys.
They are led by Ja Morant. Followed up by Jalen Wells,
Suns Insta said purple. Okay, I guess they're perps.
For the Suns, it'll be Grayson Allen, the four-time All-Star.
That sucks.
Ryan Dunn, Rolls-Royce, staying back in that starting lineup in the absence of Dillon Brooks, and his first start in a Suns uniform, the big man Mark Williams. Now
I guess Locker Vision, NBA Locker Vision can be wrong.
To get back into the NBA as he was coming off of hip surgery, and pregame I was able to catch up with him, just what he learned
What up,
about
Kenny?
himself during that journey, and just having an even more of an appreciation for the game. And he said, look, I had some really hard days, I'm not gonna lie. It felt like the game was taken from me in some ways, but I had a lot of alone time to reflect, and I had super high days and super low days, and I just had to work to find that middle ground. Now getting back out on the court, he said, I feel like a kid walking into Toys R Us or a candy store. I feel brand new, and I just
Wait to hear the Booker stat padding in the chat. Can't wait to see it. You know?
Tell everybody last night or 2 nights ago. You guys tell Sundo if you think Book was stat padding, or since they got it to overtime, do you think he was hitting clutch shots?
Jaren Jackson.
Is that Jock Landale out there?
Looks like it.
Bring him home, man. Bring him home. Done with the ball. Go ahead and call this if you don't mind. I'm going to fix the scoreboard.
All right, boys. To Mark Will. Mark Will. Good
Hey,
start.
that's
Good
my
start
guy,
to the
Mark
game.
Will.
Mark Will.
My guy that you didn't want.
Love it. Shut up. It's instantly better at the center position with Mark Will starting, so we do appreciate
That's what
this.
I tried to tell you.
Ja, everybody knew you were right. Shut up. We just were wondering. Ja gets doubled and double dribbles. Good start.
X-Man wants a VIP, but Sundo ain't paying attention to X-Man.
You told me to call the game, MF.
Yeah, I mean, you got to juggle it all. That's the VIP. That's the VIP man's
Oh
job.
wait, it's glitching. It's glitching. I can't get y'all. Oh, for real, it's glitching. I can't click it.
Goose to the rack, pulls a little floater. I like that. Man, I like that.
Yeah, the first 2 shots getting inside the lane.
Ooh, Landale high arcing midi.
That's ugly.
So does he start on purpose? He doesn't start on purpose, right?
Probably just fill in.
Are they without Edie?
Bruce to
Uh-oh,
Will.
Mark gonna get a bang out? No!
Pass it down. I like it. Their defense looking like ours right now.
Mark Will made it.
3 baskets off assists.
Ja. Guarded by Royce. Ja. Cross. Top of the key. Caldwell Pope.
That was a
Floater,
nice
no
move,
good.
but no good.
Dunsky. Rebound. Dunsky to Royce
I need
for
it,
3. No good. Dunn hustles, doesn't get it. Caldwell Pope has it. He's on the fast break. He's pushing it. Caldwell Pope, JJ. Back to Pope, back to Jaren Jackson. He pulls for 3, hits
Open
it.
3 for a shooter.
29% shooting from 3. So
Open 3 for a shooter.
3-point shooter.
Grey
Goose
Goose,
off of the
pick and roll from
screen.
Book.
Oh
He
my
shoots.
God,
but we got
Goosey?
shooters too.
I mean, if
with
Goose
the
has got it
three.
like that tonight,
23 points.
Caldwell Pope
Suns number
He's gonna get a
2
pick.
3-point attempts.
Kicks to Jaren, guarded by Royce. Jaren Jackson driving to his left,
Junior got an elbow.
and he fouls Royce, elbows him in the face.
hey, could we get some likes for the Suns not sucking right now? This is a good time to ask, Sundo.
That's a good pass right there, dude. Mark Williams starting is an immediate upgrade.
What up, Code?
We knew that, but it's just good to see it, right? Like you see Mark Will starting, it's like, whoa.
In that case, Ja going under that screen.
Well, he's getting better, too, the more he's actually getting the rust off.
Used
you
to
know?
Book. Book gets to a spot. Book
Oh,
pulls.
that looked good. It
in and
looked
out.
good. Almost Mark Will.
Loose ball, but that'll be an over the back foul there on Williams.
Those are the type of plays I'm talking about. Like, just get him the book. He doesn't need the ISO. Just let him run something off ball, get to a spot, shoot. That's what he does, man.
Short order, too, Andy. You look at his minutes, they haven't been big, but they have been impactful. 10 rebounds in his 15.
Ja. Caldwell Pope, he pulls. No good, short. They're going to get their own rebound back to Ja. Ja's going to pull. Please no. He misses short.
Can we get a board ski,
Jock hustles and
please?
get a board. Jock spins on Book. Jock hook on Book. Nobody wants to box out. That's 2
of a
offensive
sudden-
rebounds in a row.
All of a sudden, Jock
What are we
wants to
doing?
hit shit. Okay, I see how it is.
Booker. Booker, turn around. Booker. Once a foul doesn't get it, Jock rebound. Ja.
On the defender, Wells.
Ja, corner. Caldwell Pope to the wing for 3. No good.
Get the rebound!
No. Done with the block.
Dunn just
Done with the
blocked John
rebound.
Morant's putback, by the way, and by the by. Goose.
Driving Goose to Royce. He shoots. No good. Booker. No.
Good try, Goose. Good try, Goose. They're hating on you because you're white and you're fucking special, bro.
That sounds about right. He is the only.
A step late in getting
My
He's
special
one
little
of
white
2.
man.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, 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 hey. If it ain't snowing, they ain't going.
Is
Is
that
that
Sophie?
Sophie?
Was that Sophie Cunningham? I think that was, bro.
I mean, I'm married. I don't get that excited about Sophie Cunningham.
It don't matter. The
I
fact
don't
that she's
even-
still there and has a connection to Phoenix, I appreciate.
Yeah, we know what the connection is. Bordelstein. She's trying to get Bordelstein jealous. Is that Gigi? Who is that? To hit that tree.
I don't know.
Cedric Coward. Oh, that's Cedric Coward. He's wearing number 23. We got to be careful with him, bro. He might cook. He's been cooking.
Booker gets a pick from Mark Will, takes it. Booker dribbling. Booker to Royce. Royce jab step. Royce Euro.
Good
Royce,
hand
good
off
pass to Mark Will.
my guy, Mark Will. Man, Sundo didn't want to believe me. Ja for 3. Said you wanted a white center. I was like, really, bro? After Nurk?
I never said that. As a matter of fact, though, I know somebody said that in the chat. I think it was Haydot. I was like, that's borderline racist, bro.
Book out to Goose. Goose might have. Yeah,
Stepped out of bounds.
It paused on the step out. Did it pause for you?
Yeah, the stream
You
just
could
completely
cleanly
stopped.
see his foot on the line. I don't think so, Furno. Furno made us a new. He made us a new. God, Coward just walk into the rim. He made us a new.
Not happy with the defense.
I
Emoji.
am.
Memphis in front, 15-11.
I am
In the first.
kind of over Royce O'Neal, if I'm being honest with you. As much as I do like, sometimes there's a lot of times where he just doesn't play defense, bro, and he's supposed to be the defense guy. I remember that was like the thing. We traded for him because he was a good wing.
3 and D.
A good 3 and D wing, and there has been no D and hardly any 3 from him.
He just won't give you any D. You want the D from him.
I want the D.
But he's not giving it up.
And you can go ahead and clip that burner and put it in any way you want to.
You're safe. Sure you will. You're safe. Burner's still asleep. He's got about 30 more minutes to sleep before he wakes up. Now, if Diego's in here, you just made Diego's month.
No, Metro's in here being freaking a gooner at
the
age of 14 like a weirdo.
Metro's here. Metro, how old are you now? And don't lie.
Yeah, Code, if you would have, been here for our podcast before the season opener, you would have been there for my conversation about Royce and Grayson going for either assets or something.
Still 13, which means he's really 8. He's lying by 5 years. So he's growing. So anybody in the chat, you guys want to tell Sundo how great Royce was after he went to bed?
I imagine he was, but that's what Royce will do that, though. That's the thing. Royce will do that. He will have those games, or he'll have those moments. And he'll also have moments like he's having where he just doesn't play defense and he misses every 3.
So you watched that Jordan Knott terrible coaching video that was put out. Mm-hmm. And Royce was the culprit in a lot of that. I mean, it was bad. I think he saw that or heard everybody talking about how terrible he is, and I think he purposely played his balls and tits off last game because of it.
Cool.
And I'd like to, and if he's got that in there, I'd like to see him whip it out a little more. Well,
you got to hit the boards after that last game against Utah.
The keys. Remember we used to do keys to the game.
Until we lost our goat.
Do keys to the game until
our king left us, but because there was no kings, he had to leave. I hope there's not any kings in the chat or would-be kings, because there are no kings.
No, sir, I am a king, sir.
Other than Sundo.
I am a king, okay? Me.
Well, we might have to get rid of you then.
Nah.
On a rant to Coward, please don't let this freshman dick us down. Yeah, I called him a freshman. All right, thank you, Jock.
Jock would have hit that, bro. I would have been upset.
Thank you, Jock. I think Cedric Coward is my favorite, like my non-son crush. He just seems like such a good dude. I admire that man, number 23 right now. Okay. Not as much as I admire Gary.
Royce O'Neal. I mean, not Royce O'Neal. Mark Will, bro. Having a game so far.
Yeah. He's been having a good season. Get out there, Mark. He will shoot that. Thank you.
I like it. I like it, Mark.
Thank
I like
you, Mark.
it.
Thank you, Mark. My guy, Mark. Please book. Yum, 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 yum. More, please. Suns take the lead. 15-16. Let's go. Sundo said it couldn't be done. And then JJJ misses.
I love Mark Williams, bro.
Nah. You said
okay, done. Okay, done. Oh, I wish you would have went in, bro. I was excited.
Drive. It was a good drive.
What I wanted to see from him. Stream froze. Coward has it. Jaron.
Who number 10?
I don't know. I'm gonna start calling him Ja Jr.
Ja Jr. Let's call him Ja Rule Jr. What up, Alex? Welcome to SVP.
Who went Mark Will? Richards or Oso? Why is Oso in for a red shirt? Oh my gosh!
Because after the rotation, Gillespie to Dunsky. Good tip out from Book to Dunn. Back to Book, corner 3, wide open. Giggity. No good. Oso
Now,
not
see how
tall enough
Oso
to
didn't
get that
rebound, and that's why I want Nick Richards in.
Let's pump the brakes on the Oso.
I'm not pumping the brakes.
Dunn to the rack. Dunn.
Okay, Dunn. That's what I like to see,
we needed
baby.
him over Kolick, bro. We need like a clip that I hit it and it just goes gaslight. You know, and we would just basically leave that on all stream. And that's a travel!
Look at Mini Villain with the steal. Villain.
That's rough. Get it back to Mini Villain. Get it back to... Whoa. Finds Royce. I need it, Royce. Don't you ruin this for me! Suns are back, baby.
Oh, shut up.
Suns
but
are
good
back.
defense and good passing.
We might win a title, bro.
What about that good defense and good passing? This Alex says this is Dunn's breakout season. I hope so. That's why he was my number 3 intriguing player, bro. If he can turn it around and be a breakout, like if you can just be Mikal Bridges, I will love you forever. To make me forget about Mikal Bridges.
He needs to touch the ball more, bro. In this offense, especially when your guy Dylon Brooks is out there, he does not touch the ball. I agree, Sandman. He played Triple J really good. Really good. 46 likes, Sundo. This chat gets less racist with every like. All right? So, I mean, maybe we pump it up to 75. We got 112 watching. Dead Corpsey says Gillespie is our TJ McConnell. Well, let's give him some time here. He's, you know, I'm not 100% sold. I'm like 70% sold right now with Gillespie. Chris,
I'm gonna send you this. I just sent you a picture because this picture is so true. It's hilarious how true it is.
Chris said, "Get me a W tonight, guys." That's what I was thinking today. Is like, could they just get us a W? Do you know how good a W would feel like? You're walking in the desert, struggling, and you just come across a refrigerator that's not a Mirage, and it's just full of ice cold Topo Chicos. You know? I agree, Chris. He says his soul needs it. Our souls need it. Let's see. What if they ran together?
Knocking down the three because he is
Who?
constantly moving.
The two of them.
He's cutting, setting screens, getting in the lane, popping out to the corner.
That ticket
And
never
really
loses,
opened
by
things
the
up as
way.
He brought the ball up high and left the corner wide open. And Royce O'Neal just moving constantly, and that's where you're going to get a lot of shots. Open looks, and your teammates are going to find you.
Yeah, what a stat night. First player team history, 15-plus points, 10-plus...
Grizzlies to the rack. That could be off his foot. Ref. No knee.
5-plus three-pointers in a game. 8th in NBA history.
I don't got any material, Alex.
Those are the stories that you absolutely love.
Unless I just called the people in the audience fat. Is that good enough crowd work? Look at this fat guy over here.
Dangerous.
Type shit.
His 5th season.
Nice pass here to Royce. Royce drills
Okay,
it.
Royce.
That's a pass from Oso. Say you're sorry and you appreciate
I'm not
it.
gonna say I'm sorry because the energy from Mark Williams is just different.
Oh, JJ almost.
He almost traveled.
At least we ran out at Aldama, bro. Hey, and he missed. But at least we ran out at him. That warms me heart.
Colin on the push.
Oh, look at the rim, bro. Shoot that. Gets it over to Book. Book. Got Conchar on him. That's very tough in an air ball. Very tough in an air ball. Okay.
Able to rise up and affect that shot by Book. Conchar in his 7th season now.
Hit the road, dude. Hit the road.
Stay.
Yeah.
Hey.
I ain't never heard nothing like that in my life.
Hey. Hit the road.
I talked to Trey Taylor. Told him y'all
Trey
was fishing
Taylor.
down here. He said, lock him
Crew
up.
tractor.
JJ to the rack.
Lock him up. Lock him up. Did you get that clip already? Did you get that clip already?
I keep forgetting, bro. I just keep
Come
forgetting.
on.
I know. I really did work on it one time and I screwed it up. I needed to start over.
You see that left arm kind of hooked the arm of Jackson.
Stay.
Lock him up.
Kind of shielded off from our view, so that'll put Jackson Jr. at the free
Hit
throw
the
line.
road, dude.
This Memphis team, a good free throw shooting club this season. Starting with Jackson Jr. at 90%. Nominate a Valley High School student interested in pursuing education in sports medicine for a chance to win a VIP game day experience.
What's your names? So I can tell Trey Taylor and ask who gave you permission to fish on state property.
Property.
Submit your nominations at suns.com/.
Gillespie, pick from Bookie. Kicks the Book. Booker drives. Book. You should have pulled. You should have pulled sooner.
Right?
Come on, Booker.
Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Oso gets out rebounded because he's too
Yeah,
small.
Oso getting bullied.
JJJ just freaking reaches up over him like an adult reaching into the cookie jar to grab one for him. Oh, you're hungry, little guy?
Livers in the game. Livers in the game. Livers, you're overextended. You got to get back to your spot. Can we coach this into our players, please?
They need to bring
When you
you
get
in
into
for
the
at
paint-
least.
When you get into the paint and you let somebody go and you switch, get back to the wing. This is the NBA. You can't even be in the paint anyway.
They need to bring you in to run a seminar one of these practices.
Seriously.
Give you like 2 hours with this team. They'll be out here playing like they're being coached by I was gonna say Tom Thibodeau, but then I wanted to say, what's his name? Knight, Bobby Knight.
Another whistle and a foul.
Let Sundo throw a few chairs.
What we need to do is we need to make this team do some shell drills, bro.
And that will put Ja Morant.
It's like basic basketball 101, bro. Shell drills, bro. And once you let go of the help, you run back to your spot. This is not hard to do.
Especially if you have long arms.
Shut up.
Our friends at Kia.
Are you sure that dude wasn't your coach? The lock him up, dude?
Good at man.
The last few possessions by Memphis.
Lock 'em up.
Good three-point shooting team.
Lock 'em up.
Nice pass from Goose to Sundo Hayes.
Close to the basket.
Sundo Hayes!
That was such an unnecessary turnaround hook shot, but whatever.
But you'll take it. That's
No, I
post
did not
work.
see your
That's back
Photoshop,
work.
Joker.
With this scheme, Caldwell Pope, tough pull-up off the
That's a
glass.
tough move by Caldwell Pope.
Yeah. Lock him up.
4-point game. Gillespie gets the
Oso gets away with a bump. I'm so glad they didn't call him on some Fugazi. Coward gonna go ahead and out rebound Oso now. I'm not in love with Oso's rebounding. Is that fair to
That's
say?
that's why I don't want him in the game. I'm with you. I am
For
with
the love
you
of
whenever
God! Someone punch this.
I'm with you whenever you say that he needs to be a 4, but they won't play him at a 4. But I'm with you on that.
The hell was that, bro? The hell was that? Oso tries to pass it to Sundo Hayes Davis, and it looked like it might have been behind him a little bit. He had to turn around and try to get it.
See some substitutions coming in here.
Welcome to the Troy Taylor Valley Podcast.
It's Trey Taylor.
Yeah, but Metro said Troy in the chat. I take all my cues from Metro.
Mrs. Sundo, you need to have more context before you say things like that in the chat.
She just say she wants to be triple dipped.
She wants a
Please
triple dip.
no! Did you see that turnaround 3 from Ja? That is, honestly, that feels like luck. Gillespie, short. And we're just going to run out of steam in the first quarter. Is that chill?
I mean, when you put in, we're just small right now. And there's no reason to be small when you have Nick Richards in the game.
Available.
There's literally no.
Yeah.
There's no excuse to be small right now.
Boink! Get that rebound.
Last touch Memphis, so Phoenix will have 4.3 to work with as Book quickly up off the bench. His final shot of the quarter opportunity here for the Suns, trailing by 1.
And they've run some good sets, getting open.
Quick inbound. They get it to Book. Lets it fly.
Oh!
Just missed it. 1 quarter in the books here in downtown Phoenix.
So the rotations that he sent in, I like Gillespie. He was doing some good things, but I don't like Oso kind of killed the run. You didn't have Booker. And I think if you're going to pull Booker out because you don't have Jalen Green, you need to, like, leave in your shooters.
Yeah.
All of your shooters.
Guess who just followed me on Twitter? Prophet X. Hopefully they're making a run at some Sundo ad reads. Matt said gave them a lead by putting random players in. They ain't random, Matt. These are our guys. No, these are our guys now. Elite. I'm ready to give Fleming a third of Royce's minutes. I think that's very fair. I don't think that's like a crazy thing to ask for. Just a third. A third of Royce's minutes. That's just me talking. Ancho said, should have kept Bull. Well, you know. What I don't understand with Bull is not gaining weight. Like, I know that it's probably physically impossible for him to gain weight without going hard after eating, but I just wish he would go hard after eating. Like, he needed to put on 30 pounds of muscle. Just refuses to do so. 30 pounds wouldn't even look that crazy on him. He'd probably still look slender.
Ice Center as we head to the second quarter.
23 watching on playback. What up, playback? Sorry, moochback. Moochback music. Moochback music.
4 for Phoenix, none yet. Or 4 for Memphis, I should say. For the Suns.
And also, Suns being
All right, Suns. You know, this is what I don't like. I do not like the idea of Gillespie guarding Ja Morant, but this is life. Jock, midi, rolls out. Good rebound, Oso. Royce
We're running the Twin Towers lineup. I like that.
Well, we've got a 4 and a 5 in right now. We got Oso with the 4. So let's see how our offense looks with two bigs.
Well, I mean,
neither
this would
of
be
which
cool.
that can shoot.
This would be cool. We do have our shooters around them, like I asked for.
I'm
so
genuinely,
cool.
I'm genuinely like. That's because somebody is supposed to be in the corner. Oso's supposed to be in the corner, but he knows damn well he can't help the team if he's in the corner. So he's going. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm genuinely interested in what an offense looks like with. Just for the record, let's take a look here. What does it look like when you've got two bigs that can't shoot? So first drive was a turnover. Here we've got 4 people in the paint. 4 people in the paint. 5 because Wells is. Hey!
I like that, though.
Maybe you stop hating on Oso a little bit.
Shut up.
White boy McJr. Screen for Morant. Wells. In and out. We're getting lucky, bro. They're starting to miss. They're getting cold. Goose with the slow Euro. They work it over to Royce. Royce. Slow down, Royce. Maybe kick it out. Gets it back to Gillespie. Screen from Allen. And Spencer with the foul.
Spencer in his second season. We're helping Huskies of UConn to the 24 National Championship. Good looking pass there.
Yeah, good penetration off the baseline. And Oso ready for it.
Oso standing at the three-point line, looking like the biggest lie ever told. No one thinks you're gonna shoot. Goose, that's tough. Goose, that's literally too tough. Goose, why are you doing all that?
Yeah, that was a little too much.
Bro thinks he's Derrick Rose sometimes with these layups. Gillespie, double step back. Yuck, Sundo.
Okay, Gillespie.
That's.
I'm not gonna lie. I did not think that was going in at all, dude.
That's what I've been talking about with him, where you can see that his confidence is through the roof. Hey, relax, Nick.
He thought Oso was going to run hard, and Oso had his head down. That's not his fault.
I'm getting about sick of you blaming Oso for everything. Ja.
That's good defense on Ja, though, Oso. I'll give you big credit for that.
That's over the back, please. Oso with the rebound, but you don't appreciate it. Oso bringing the ball up, kicks it over to Gillespie.
I literally just said he made a good play on defense. Shut up.
Gillespie. Feeling like he's definitely Jesus H. Christ right now. And hits a midi fadeaway. He's going hard, bruh.
And I think the other thing we've seen too with Colin is
uh-oh, Spencer wide open, and he's white. But he missed. Great to Colin, deep three, feeling it, no good. Almost. Oso with the rebound. Push ahead, wide open. Oh, somebody's got to say something, man. Somebody's got to say something there.
2-point Phoenix lead. Timeout on the floor. 8:18
Suns up 2.
Baby Mouse says we wasted a top 10 pick on a player our coach doesn't even know exists. Can we please stop? We knew that he wasn't going to play much because we were deep at center, and we knew that he was going to develop.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree all the way. I'm
not saying that he's awful. I'm saying that we knew that he wasn't going to get the play.
I'm not saying you're saying he's awful. That's the part I'm disagreeing with. I didn't know that we weren't going to get any Malawatch in the first part of the season. Like, we've seen him a couple times because it was, blowouts. I didn't know this. If you would have polled me before the season, I would have thought, yeah, he'll be third and at best second in the rotation, but we'll see him. He's the top 10 pick.
It's true.
I'm just saying from my perspective. It's not even like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm only right because I'm telling you what I thought. What did you think?
I mean, I thought we would get like what we got in the game. Was it 2 games ago where he got a good 13 minutes?
Right?
Like, I thought that maybe we get that, but not playing at all, you know? Maybe says, so what's the point of drafting Malawatch to develop a player that you think is going to be there for long term at the center position down the line? Like, what do you mean?
Got a dono here from your boy Dusty B Sides, aka Cousin Will. $5 says, apropos of nothing, but if DA wins a ring before Book, I'm done with basketball. Bro,
IB, there's this thing called practice.
You talking about?
Like, let's not
practice?
pretend like we're dumb and we don't know the answers. You know the answer. You just don't like what they're doing. Just say that part.
Hey, so where do I go to find the manager?
The manager of what?
The VIP manager, I mean.
We don't have any right now. We're full up.
Well, there was dropped down to like 23 watching. So
Let me double check. Let me double check.
Yeah, Tyler's dipped out.
Making the right decisions.
Oh, so one person's dipped out.
An NBA title with Denver. He's won an NCAA championship and been an MVP. So
Richards gets it to Goose, back to Gillespie, over to Royce, contested three. High arcing, beautiful, good, but Sundo hates him. Okay, so take those 3 points off the board, will you? Thank you.
Take him off the board.
Spencer, the slow Euro, and drops it off to JJJ, and
Aaron
he
barely
dunks
got that
it
one over.
home.
Get a delay of game called on Memphis. Six points for Jaren Jackson Jr.
Done back in the game, thank God. Goose brings it out, little in and out dribble, drives, stops, turns, pops, kicks it out to Royce. Royce, little snatch back, step back, gets it to Gillespie, 5 seconds, driving left. Beautiful move. That's called a goaltend.
It's goaltend.
You.
That's a goaltend.
Yeah, listen, coward. I know your arms are as long as my entire body, but that's still a goaltend. Great move from Gillespie, right?
Gillespie on one today too.
Kind of dicked him down a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Got a foul here on Dunn versus JJJ on the screen. Yes, it is, Sandman. In fact, the type of game you could see yourself hitting the like button for. Am I right, Sundo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ruben, we haven't had the wrench apocalypse yet. Spencer to JJ.
Gillespie, why
drills
are you
it.
doing that? I keep saying this again. Why are we collapsing so far down? And that was
Too
Jaren
open.
Jackson at the top. It's not like...
Hey, where's Devin Booker? Is he still on the team, or can I have him in the game now, please? JJJ. Hand off to get it to Spencer. Spencer's gifts. Drops it off to JJJ. Good defense, Nick. Hey, that's okay. That's good defense. It was just a lucky rebound. It went straight to him. Good defense. Staying vertical. Done. Loses the dwibble. Kicks it back to Gillespie. Sets him a screen and gets out of the way. Gillespie to Royce. Right back to Gillespie. Takes a screen from him between the legs. Drives. Tries to drop it off, but there's two defenders there. Nick Richards does get a steal. They get it to Gillespie in the corner. Gillespie!
What a big shot. I thought he went a little too deep that time because Jackson was right there to defend it, and he couldn't get the ball to Richards.
I mean,
Nick for staying with it. Gillespie already in double figures.
JJ
The rookie Small squares
to Smalls, and he hits.
One season at West Virginia. 2 years at East Carolina, then transferred to Oklahoma State, and then capped off the college career there at West Virginia.
Gillespie drawing fouls now from Smalls. Hits the three that, you know, doesn't count, but you can tell he's hot. Yeah, Book, keep the ball in Gillespie's hands if you don't mind. I'm trying to see something real quick.
Yeah, Memphis does a lot of substituting. Caldwell Pope averages just over 30 minutes. Morant in these 4 games just over 31 minutes. Everybody else down below.
Hey! Mark Williams is so big, bro. That's the type of shit he was doing to
That's
us
why
last
you want
year,
him, bro.
remember?
That's why you want him.
Oh,
dude.
my
Yeah, dude.
God.
Now he's on our team.
Remember how bad he kind of embarrassed Nick Richards? Not like it was just he just outperformed the shit out of him.
Remember whenever Stephen A. Smith says, I don't know what the Phoenix Suns are doing. A first-round pick?
That's because Stephen A. is a fraud. If you
I don't
watched
remember a boy like that.
If you watched Gabeson Whitlock, you would know that.
Yeah,
Ryan Dunn, my guy. I'm gonna get a tattoo that says "I wanted Ryan Dunn," and then that'll make it true.
Because
Dunn with
my
the
knee was
rebound.
torn up.
I had a 6-foot screw in my knee. Hey, don't hurt Dunn. Do not hurt Dunn.
As soon as he handed off, he turned his back and kept moving. There was the offensive foul, but give him credit. I mean, on the defense.
48th President of the United States, Stephen A. Smith.
To get the rebound, he hits the 3 here, but the possession before coming up with that defensive rebound.
Second personal on Dunn.
And that's a key for him too. Staying out of foul trouble early because he can continue to stay aggressive on the defensive end.
That was one of the things that Jordan and I talked about before the game, Andy, and we touched on it the last
Good steal,
loving the
Dunn.
defense.
My guy Dunn. They kick it up to Sundo Hayes Davis. Dunn. Dunn. Good take, bro. I know it didn't go, but still. Hey, can we kick it out, Bookie? Thank you. Hey, can we get out of the paint? Thank you. Ryan Dunn. Dribble, tween, cross, snatch. Gonna have to do something with it, Dunn. 3 seconds, Livers with a grenade ski. That's not your fault. That's not your fault, Livers. That's not Livers' fault. Don't you dare blame him.
Well, you like the
Why would I blame Livers for that?
Attack at the rim. And unfortunately, he missed that shot, but Booker came up, and he was just surrounded. And, you know, the first 4 games, you and Eddie have talked about how he's getting doubled and triple teamed, no matter where Book gets the ball.
Suns by 3. First of 3 meetings this season. Only time that
Caldwell Pope. Wow, great jumper. Kroike. We got 173 watching, 75 likes, guys. Help us out, please, por favor. I'll tell you what, if we can get to 100 likes by the next timeout or commercial break, Sundo Hayes Davis with the moves. We get to 100 by the next commercial. I'm giving out a free membership. Uh-oh, this might be it. No? They're staying in play. And we have a new Fugazi emoji on the way. You don't want to miss it.
Eric Dalen in year 18 and Suyash Mehta now in the 6th year.
Is that
Kind of
Shams
emoji.
Charania? Say what?
What kind of
It's a
Booker?
it's a no Fugazi emoji that Inferno made for us.
Yeah, he's had good looks at the basket.
I just need to save it and upload it. Caldwell feeling himself after that last midi. That one does not drop. Dunn with the board. Suns up 3, by the way, and by the by. Dunn to the rack. Nice drop off to Marky Mark.
Mark Will, bro.
So big.
Bro's going to have a double-double.
You know what I just realized? I love Mark Will as a mentor, a very young mentor for Malawatch. I want Malawatch
Absolutely.
to play like Mark Williams.
Another 3, we'll get that one. Williams with the rebound. Nice help inside that time by Livers. Boxing out Landale. Pass inside.
Oh, Book gets blocked by JJJ.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
That was just a good play.
Just came into the picture late.
Well, good hands by Williams knocking it away. And Morant trying to find Landale, and Booker not happy. He thought that he got fouled from behind.
Booker's like 1 for 11. I feel like that's sarcasm, but he hasn't been
86
hitting
likes,
shots.
boys. You failed. We'll try again. We'll try. Well, let me refresh real quick and see if maybe I'm wrong.
Booker is 1 of 8, but he's still a plus 11. That's kind of nuts.
Cowboys' butts drive you nuts?
Yeah. All right, I'm going to bed at halftime, just a FYI, because I'm already falling asleep.
You guys hear this?
All right, I got you, dude.
They blamed you for the last loss for leaving.
Oh, is that why they blamed for last one? Shut up. You're not going to blame me. What are we DJing over here? Oh, it says Book is putting something to sleep. I mean, he ain't doing nothing. Mark Will's keeping me up. I love it. Mark Will has freaking 10 points, leading the team. Him and Colin Gillespie. That's surprising. I love hearing that. But if Booker was actually on, the lead would be way bigger. But he's 1 of 8. It's like I think I'm bad luck for Booker. It's like whenever I watch, Booker doesn't do well. Whenever I leave, he goes off.
Yeah, because he can feel you hating on him.
That's so.
He knows you hate the hue of his skin. You know? On some real
Funny thing, Code. I haven't watched ESPN I haven't watched WWE pay-per-view since they went to ESPN, so that's not true. Because I am not paying ESPN any extra money for that. That's so stupid. Made me so mad. There was nothing wrong with Peacock. Absolutely nothing wrong with Peacock.
Playing great help defense, playing the passing lanes. Of course, that's one of the things with this defensive principles that Jordan Knott wants to deploy. More deflections, which is going to create more steals.
Well, being so active and having your hands move, not only with the steals and Royce O'Neal, already with 5 steals, 3 blocks, Phoenix Suns, but, Royce O'Neal, he's got the block shot, but Dunn's got 2 steals and a block shot.
Elbow poke, pick. Picks the jaw guard by Dunn. He gets a pick.
You're right.
Notice how they're not going underneath screens this time?
What a play by Dunn. My guy, Dunn.
Screens.
I didn't notice. Dunn for 3. Oh, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it, Dunn.
Suns needing a strong finish to the half here, leading by
Morant to Caldwell.
Caldwell Pope. Good on-ball defense by Gillespie. Forces the air ball by KCP.
Yeah, Dunn's got 6 rebounds.
They swing it, set up Collin. Beautiful.
All right, it's Colin Gillespie's world. We're just living in it right now.
So you're finally done hating on him?
I hate on Colin Gillespie. Shut up.
For being from the mountains of Caucasus. Almost got to him.
Tough finish for the 6'10" vet out of Michigan State.
Mark Will. Back to Book. Book, midi.
Oh my gosh, dude. So cold, bro. And it's not for not getting good shots either. Bro just is not hitting. I like that, though. Good effort there, Booker.
Did a great job sliding his feet, had his arms in the right position. The ball was.
Hey, you are going to give us a full, extensive halftime show, right?
Right to him, right there. And Booker does a nice job keeping his hands.
You got charts to bust out and graphics.
Yeah, we sure don't.
Wow.
I'm just going to tell you right now, like my 2 favorite players of the night so far, Richards and Gillespie, and it's not even close. And Dunn also. Dunn's actually playing really good defense. We got to give him credit. Dunn's been playing
having a really good
defense.
game, man. He's having impact. Filling in for Dylan not being there.
Better down to Villanova, had himself quite a half, 14 minutes, 5 of 9 from the field. Caldwell Pope stretching the defense now.
Book. Pick and roll here. Kicks it to
Dunn.
Dunn. Alley-oop. And hey! He gets to just push him like that?
And that's one that Ryan would love to have back. He saw Williams flashing but didn't realize where he was. Ryan would have been better off to just shoot that up.
Yeah, he had Jackson come at him, and I think that's
Royce coming in for Dunn, I would imagine.
Yeah, and unfortunately, in the process, picks up foul number 3. And those are just the little details that, in the course of the season, you just got to clean up. Final seconds of the half here. Morant explodes with the basket.
Great take from Ja. 2 seconds.
Quick inbound to Booker.
Book, put it up. They don't even count it as a missed field goal anymore. Did you know that?
I did not.
They took they turned it into a rule where if you make it, it counts, but if you miss it, they don't count it against your 3-point percentage.
I like that.
I think that's weird. I think that's soft, but whatever.
All right. Well, right now your Suns are shooting 46% from the field, 40% from 3-point range. Royce O'Neal 3 of 6. Forgive me for talking smack. You're actually doing well.
I'm gonna grab coffee real quick.
Dunn 3 of 7. I don't like that. Gray Goose 2 of 5. I don't like that. And we have to talk about Devin Booker being 1 of 10. That's not good. Somehow he's still a plus 10. I guess because he hasn't turned. Yeah. I guess because he hasn't turned the ball over at all. He's gotten some rebounds and he's got some assists. So that's definitely going to help with his point differential. But man, being 1 of 10, not good. Devin Booker, we got to see you do better. You got to do better, especially if you're going to be him and getting paid $70 million a year, even though the extension hasn't kicked in yet. It will kick in. And Colin Gillespie, 5 of 9. I love that. 13 points. So Colin Gillespie, man, I just love the way he's been playing today. I think starting Mark Williams was freaking essential and has definitely given his team a spark in the beginning of the game. He was rebounding well, played good defense, was a good anchor, so you got to give him credit there. I think those are the 2 big ones I've been impressed with is Gillespie and Will, and then Dunn's defense on Ja has been really good. We've held Ja Morant to 10 points. I mean, he's 3 of 7. It doesn't feel like he has 10 points. I'll tell you that. It feels like he shouldn't have hardly any, but just goes to show. They need to trade Booker. Sam says, y'all are just so much edgelording. Why would you want to trade Dunn and Oso or send them to the G League? There's no reason to send them to the G League. Like, that's ridiculous. Team is still up before halftime with a bad night from Booker. That's a great sign. Yeah, from everybody else, that's what I'm saying. Like, starting Mark Will, great. Royce playing good. I'll take it.
You know, Book's gonna start getting some stat padding.
No, Code, you're not. We were talking about that. I said that was the one thing I wanted to see from Dunn this year. I wanted to see him improve on that part of his game, and he's definitely improved on the dribbling part. If we can get him to be a more deadly finisher at the rim, I think that'll be great too. But man, I do like what I'm seeing from Dunn as far as his ability to drive now. He's definitely improved there.
I honestly, bro, I feel like it's exactly the same as it was. I don't see any improvement. No, dude. He would drive and then he would panic. You know what I mean? Like he would drive and then he would panic and wouldn't know what to do. That just wasn't his game. He's actually way better now. He's way better at this time. Like he'll make a good pass. He'll make the right layup. It's definitely better. Like, and you can tell. I feel like the part that has improved is the fact that he's starting to drive more, where he was kind of not driving enough for me.
Yeah, because I'm saying because I don't think he was confident in it. I don't think the ability was 100% there. I think it's better now.
He's got the same issue as Book. His
Listen to
handles
this.
aren't very clean.
Yeah, listen to this. Nigel Hayes Davis has 4 points. He's 2 of 2. He's a -7, along with Isaiah Livers. Can we agree that we want to see Fleming over Hayes Davis?
I'm resistant. Not because of Fleming. I'm just resistant to give up on Hayes Davis this early. You know, like I don't want to give up on him so fast.
I mean, I hear you. I hear you on that for sure.
To me, he
But
looks like he's
also,
gaining some confidence.
Maybe, possibly, I get it, but I really don't see any difference between Fleming and him playing, and I'd much rather play the younger guy. But that's just me.
Andy says Fleming still isn't ready. I think he's ready to give us what
I don't think he can be any worse than Hayes
giving us,
Davis, dude.
right?
I really don't think he can be any worse.
You are just preying on Sundo Hayes Davis's downfall, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, I just want to see Fleming now. Like, I know I said I didn't think he'd play a lot, but I've seen enough of Hayes Davis to know like what I'm going to get, and it doesn't seem like he's going to be. It like doesn't move the needle, if that makes any sense. Like he's going to be a solid player that do the solid things that you need him to do, but it doesn't move the needle. And I think Fleming has more the ability to move the needle. Does that make more sense? Is that fair enough?
I am lost in this halftime performance, bro.
It's a dude juggling stuff. What do you want? I mean, what do you mean?
Well, but he's fat and he's like juggling like a boss, and like his balance on that thing. I can't do that.
Dude, that's Tim the Toolman Taylor, baby.
Sorry, that was insane.
Oh, anyway, that's all I got for you. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the sack and go to bed.
Come on, just be exhausted tomorrow. Nobody cares.
No,
but
I
you.
can't do that, dude. I can't do that. I can't do that. You'll get me for Friday for the game Friday on Halloween. So people can just relax on that. You'll get a full Sundo on Halloween.
Are you gonna wear like a slutty cat outfit or something?
No, we were supposed to be the Dudley Boys, but I guess that's not happening.
Unless you know how to throw something together, lickety split.
We got Utah. I think there's a revenge game there for Utah.
I want to. Whoa, bro! You cannot say this isn't insane. That's crazy. Bro is on a 10-foot unicycle, just unicycled and dribbled up and dunked it. That's way better than dudes jumping off trampolines. This looks like something Sundo could do. He's got the blue collar shtick. Hey! I like this halftime show.
He's gonna shoot a three.
Compared to other ones, ain't no way he makes a three, bro. Roberto the Magnificent. Oh!
He hit it, bro.
Bro has so much swag, and that's what I feel like you're not giving him credit for. Bro, how did he not fall? He's catching them pins like Stone Cold catches beers, bro. One-handed.
X.
How did he get up there to the top of that thing? Oh, okay, he used the ladder thing. I'm like, how? That's a 10-foot ladder, by the way.
That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, more Roberto the Magnificent, please.
I'll
in
take
the
it.
future.
All right. Well,
We'll see you Friday.
see y'all Friday. Hopefully the Suns win. I'll wake up and call Gabe at 6 a.m. again and be like, what happened? Because Gabe is always up at 6 a.m. apparently.
Bro, we fugazied so hard.
All right, y'all.
Proud of the fugazi.
All right, catch y'all later.
Later, bro.
See y'all Friday.
Number 9, same game, different story. Tied in the final half minute.
All right, boyos.
Off the bench, block CJ McCollum. Clutch rim protection. At number 8.
What's going on in the chat?
Dime time. Steph Curry to Jonathan Kuminga.
ZMV says, honestly, don't see a good reason Fleming doesn't play.
Chris Paul fast break.
Yeah, man. Of the 3 rooks, I feel like he's the most ready. He's the one I want to see first. What do I have to see, Ryan Affiliac?
Oh my, cock back. Number 5.
What up, Ruby? Where you been, man? Just getting sleep for work? Seeing Booker inconsistent again? Yeah, dude. 1 for 10 is crazy. That's insano work. I was freaking shocked when he, or 1 for 9. I'm shocked when he said that. 3 points? Hell to the no, bro. He has to come out and fry in this. I need 25 from him in the second half. Chris, I basically only hoop in books. And my hooping days are normally Monday and Wednesday, but the Suns keep having games on Monday and Wednesday. So, like, I've only been able to hoop 1 time in the last 2 weeks for real. Now, I go up to the gym and I do drills and I put up a lot of shots to be ready to hoop, but I haven't been able to get up and down the court very much lately. It sucks.
They all want the Emirates NBA Cup.
You know?
I'm going to get that.
It really sucks. I'll tell you what doesn't suck. For the record. Now, what doesn't suck is FanDuel, folks. We want you guys using FanDuel all season with us. So here's what's going on currently. If you were to go to FanDuel and try to get in on this Suns game currently, they have the Suns winning by 1.5. I can't even remember the last time I looked at the FanDuel Sportsbook and saw that we were scheduled to win or that the money is on us winning. But I like the way the Suns are playing right now. I think they could win in a close 2-point game. And don't you think we're due for one? We've had some interesting ends to the last few games. Like, I just feel like we're due for one, and we're shooting well and they are shooting cold. But then again, I have been wrong on these. So maybe you want to go to FanDuel and just absolutely fade what I'm talking about, because I'm not confident in myself right now. But you have to be the judge of that. Do you guys think the Suns win by 1.5? You guys think it's 2? You guys think the Suns lose? I mean, it's not the money. That's not like a just who wins. It's got to be by more than 1 point. So keep that in mind. But shout out to FanDuel. Thank you guys for sponsoring the show. Make sure you guys go use them if you want to be like Sundo. If not, that's on you. Yeah, Inferno. I'll try to work on that here real quick. Maybe I can do that while talking to you guys. It'd be difficult.
Casinos. You do you. AP P.S. Making every day.
And I want to go back to Phoenix so bad. If for no other reason,
Official
yep,
healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns.
I want to go to the Suns
Mountain
team
American
shop.
Credit Union,
I got you guys
the
with
exclusive
VIPs.
Home of the Suns card. And by FanDuel Sportsbook. Play your game.
Halftime here in downtown Phoenix. The Suns in front 53-49, along with our Emmy Award-winning crew, our director, David Big Game Hunter Hughes, producer Brock Kraft. Let's get a look at the health update brought to you by Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the
We're
Phoenix
almost
Suns.
back, folks.
Everybody was hopeful that Jalen Green was going to make his debut tonight, but that's going to be pushed back a bit. Dylan Brooks out.
Pushed back a bit? What's a bit, K-Ray? What's a bit?
I've got the Hall of Famer and Olympian.
What exactly does a bit mean?
I'm Kevin Ray. I just went to grade school in college. I got nothing else. But first halftime lead, Annie, and a whole lot of good things to come out of it.
Yeah, it really was. I thought that they
Anybody
played really
else need a
aggressive
VIP?
defense and only put Memphis on the line 4 times.
Not sure.
But no free throws for Phoenix. But, you know, I thought that they shot the ball well, especially the bench. They
Not sure. Are you good? Do you need that VIP?
Having an outstanding first half.
Or do you got your own
third quarter? Let's
sign in?
Amanda for the BMW coach chat.
Coach, 13 points for Colin Gillespie, all of which came there in that second quarter. What lift has he been able to provide you guys these last 2 games?
He's been our spark off the bench. He's been great for us. We just got to continue to keep taking the open shots that he gets, and he's been playing great for us.
Mark Williams getting the start tonight. How are you seeing him make the most of his opportunity?
Mark is coming along. It took him a minute, but he's coming along. He's doing the little things we need, getting offensive rebounds, protecting the paint, and that's what we need from him.
Coach, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Come on, Malawak's in the chat. What up?
And Williams getting his first start in a Suns uniform.
Yeah, but I don't think they want to come up off of Peyton Pritchard, Nick Richards, and Oso. I don't know, man.
Played here, Annie, and, you know, and a little bit
You think
like
they'd do that?
And the tough thing with Jalen, he's played 82 games the last 2 seasons, no injuries, and so fans frustrated because the guy coming.
We'll try to find you a VIP, Phoenix Suns. 1 second.
You know, we said it throughout preseason.
That had a light malfunction.
Very
That was weird.
With his return to play plan, he bought in, and the organization didn't deviate from that plan.
So the lights went out for a second.
Yeah,
That's why they called it. But you know, talking about Williams as far as he is on his own pace too. He said, "Look at the
Tipped
coaches
pass
that
from
make decisions in the training
Mark
session.
Will. They work it over.
Also,
And that's an open 3 that does not go. Jock Landale gets the rebound and finishes with a hook over Mark Will. Crazy.
Jock Landale again getting the start.
Yeah, in that second quarter, Memphis only had 1.
Yeah, I think
offensive
we're
rebound.
out of VIPs right now. That's crazy because there's only 20 people in here. Goose, no good. Dunn tries to tip it out but can't. Caldwell Pope bringing it up.
Suns are 9 of 22. They're averaging just over 46 3-point attempts per game. Only Golden State has attempted more on the season.
And wild pass. Caldwell back at half court gives it to Ja. Deep, 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 deep 3 goes for an air ball. Let's go.
Now the difference in that first half also that Phoenix hit 3 more threes than Memphis. That basically was the difference. I mean, the starting 5 for each team both shot 41%, 14 to 34, each of them.
There's a 3 from Book, still no good. 1 for 10 at least at this point. Oh my God, Devin Booker just sacrificed his life. Book's gonna feel that tomorrow.
He thought should have been a foul call. Jordan Ott stepping out of the floor thought it should have been a foul call as well.
Well, Devin Booker got all ball.
That was all ball. I think the Suns may challenge this. And they will. Our first green light special of the night.
And they're challenging it. Good opportunity for me to grift on Twitter. You guys know I'm a pro grifter by this point. All right, it ain't nothing new. It's the type of beat to go rat-tat-ta, okay? If you were wondering what type of beat it is. Code, the Wesley Johnson run was interesting, man. I really thought we had stolen a gem with Wesley Johnson. There were times where dude could do no wrong, but he was pretty damn hit or miss. And then the whole Michael Beasley aspect of it was just so disappointing. Type shit.
Bobblehead shuffle, my new friend Kayla here, you know the drill. You just gotta follow that.
Matt says, yeah, this looks like a close one, unfortunately. I'm okay with a close one as long as we win. I'll take a close win versus the Grizzlies. That'd feel really good. That would feel really good to know that we could go toe-to-toe with them with no Jalen Green and no Dylan Brooks. Type shit. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Yeah, I fell for it too, Code. We all fell for it. Now, I was not a Suns fan during the Marbury years. I think I had given up basketball at that time. That could be a clean block, but I think it also could be a foul. Depends on if he got his elbow first. He's certainly got a lot of ball.
But I've seen, throughout the season so far, in this early season, I've seen pushes in the back like that less, and they've been called.
I bit the...
After review, Booker makes initial contact with the ball, causing the ball to come loose. At the time of the whistle, there was no imminent possession by either team. Therefore, the encore ruling has been changed to a no call. The challenge is successful. The play will be resumed with a jump ball center circle between any two that were in the game.
I like it. Good review.
All right, good challenge. So no imminent possession, so they will jump it up.
Yeah, I bought all the way on Eric Bledsoe. Hook, line, and sinker, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and a great hustle. I mean, coming back on the defensive end, and I'm surprised Wells didn't.
Baby LeBron!
Let the defense fly by him.
He works out with LeBron! They work out together!
Even though he's struggling for.
That means LeBron might come play here!
He's got 3 rebounds, but just
Mark
such
Will
a good defensive play. And never
wins the yump.
Easy jump ball win there for Williams, so they win the possession all
Royce
around.
with it.
Caldwell Pope.
Triple threats and gets it to Book. Book looking for Mark. 12 seconds. We got to clear out here. Mark comes up to get a screen for him. Hello, that's a foul.
Easy foul call there. You could clearly see Mark. And you see that so often with bigs, Andy.
Nightly, he was more than decent until He was more than decent until he tore his meniscus.
That screen and Richards got called for an offensive foul, but a lot of times too, it's the guards that are leaving too soon, and so by the
Jaw
time
downhill, pumps,
the big gets there, they're already releasing.
kicks it to KCP.
Yeah, I was about to say, part of that to your point.
Wow.
KCP.
Great rebound from Mark Will. KCP was trying to draw a foul on Goose. They didn't give it to him. Screen for Book from Mark. Kicks it to Royce. Royce back to Book.
And Williams just still getting his legs.
Grayson screen, doesn't take it. Dunn screen, does take it. Pocket pass. Alley-oop!
And Mark Williams brings the boom.
Beautiful.
And that's what you call a hockey pass.
Absolutely beautiful.
Deal with that hard dribble to the right with a handoff down.
Ja. Step back. No good. Mark Will clapped. Did a little. Uh-oh. What a pass up to Marky Mark. Good shit, Royce. I can't believe how fast he got up the court. He looked like a young Sundo. Good hands, Royce.
From Royce O'Neal. That's just another display of the athleticism of Mark Williams. Watch him.
That was a nice rebound by O'Neal over the top. And Williams recognizing nobody else was getting down court.
Caldwell hits the three. That's a good jumper right there. Damn. Nothing you can do.
And he averages just under 10 points.
Grayson gets it back from Mark Will. Grayson gets a foul. Gets a Harden foul.
7 of 23 from downtown. Suns are 9 of 23. Jordan Jackson Jr. will take a seat. Santi Aldama will check in. And we're going to get a challenge from Memphis this go round. 9 minutes left. Third quarter.
Is that Coach Kevin?
57-54.
Alex said Mark Williams is so damn good, man. Dude, the Lakers traded Dalton, Connect, and more for him. Mark Will is legit. Talent, skill, intangibles, measurables, it's all there. But he's just had really poor luck with injuries, which is why we've been treating him like, treating him like a baby, trying to bring him along nice and slow. Slaps the hood. We know what we got. I agree, Mike. He looks very interested. Like, he did not seem like he wanted to be in Charlotte at all. So he just seems happier. He seems like rejuvenated with a little bit of energy to like just do more and hustle harder. I don't know. Maybe he was hustling like this for them. I don't think he was. That PHX hat is so hard. Damn, I need that. No, Concho. I do like Connect, though. Inferno, who needs 25? 25 minutes? I think he needs to score a full 25 in the second half. What does he have now? Still stuck at 3, bro. Imagine what this game would look like potentially if he was hitting. We could be up, and living large.
Suns have done a better job staying close on the glass and racing out on the drive. They initially called the foul on Caldwell Pope. Memphis challenged. And they end up winning the challenge.
That's crazy because he got mostly wrist. I'm shocked by that.
Basketball, 9 minutes left. Third quarter, Suns by 3. Their biggest lead has been 8. Biggest lead for Memphis has been 4. Two teams with a number of new faces on their rosters.
A push in the back.
And you can read Book's lip saying, and John Goble making the call. He said, John, you could call that every possession. I mean, didn't have the ball coming off a screen, limited contact, but there you go.
Uh-oh.
Wells hits the deck.
Thought Wells might have been hurt. Good steal from Mark Williams. Slow it down, Dunn. Slow it down, Dunn. What are you dunning? What the hell was that? I'm so sick of Royce fouling layups that go for and ones. If you're going to foul them, stop them from scoring.
Completely or
let it
give
go.
him the foul. Or give him the lay-in, I should say.
Well, and that's one of the first live ball turnovers that we've really seen.
Damn, Code, I know you felt like that.
Really took advantage, and you're better off just getting a traveler turning the ball over on a dead ball.
Get a message from our friends at Jack in the Box.
My Monster Munchies, monster-sized flavor at the fun-sized price of $3 each.
About the big channel.
And no free throws by either team in that second quarter.
Yeah, Memphis was
Grayson, we got Book here hand fighting with Wells, and they're calling Wells for a fight.
a free throw. In fact, the last time that they went through a half,
DJ said investigate Royce. For real. So you have like a prop bet on and ones created. Royce with the pump fake. Royce with the pass fake. Royce with the floater, no good. Couple tip-ins for Mark Will, no good. Gets the rebound and puts it back because Jock is little and white. Compared to him, he is little. Mark is just... I'm in love. I think I'm in love. I really do. Does that make me gay? Am I gay for Mark Williams? You betcha. Done with a bucket. That's a hard charge, Cedric. That's a hard charge, Mr. Coward.
Grayson Allen doing a great job. A little hand checking there with Coward and said, we're okay, let us go.
and now
Grey Goose and Santi Aldama getting into it. Goosey Villain is back.
Well, Grayson Allen was trying to get the ball from him.
Aldama was holding on to the ball, and Memphis was trying to slow play it a little bit.
Well, going back to the Olympics, in the old international days, when there was a turnover, the opposing team could grab the ball and go. And Grayson Allen with the nice defensive play right there, he gets up. Williams trying to grab it from Coward, and he's like, no.
Well,
and then Aldama gets it.
Yeah.
And Grayson Allen went to go get it.
Yeah. The rookie Coward saying,
There's like, see, give it to me, give it to me.
Grayson's like.
He's smiling too. It's
right.
Like
So play has been stopped. The officials are.
You know what? Wona says fake toughness. That's hilarious. What a dickhead. You're a dickhead. Okay.
Don't throw.
That was awesome.
Just let him play.
I mean, we know we've got the
foul right there.
Yeah, we know we've got the foul call on the rookie Coward.
So Phoenix tries to get the ball from Coward, and then it's few words are thrown. Refs are right there. And then Grayson Allen tries to grab it over there. And Aldama's not happy about it.
And everybody's smiling all the while.
Yeah, they're both smiling. He's like, I'm taking my ball and I'm going.
After review, double technical fouls have been assessed for the following dead ball contact, one to Aldama and one to Allen. The result of the play was the offensive foul.
Yeah.
So,
look,
Phoenix gets the ball.
I don't quite understand that because Aldama had the ball. I mean, he was pushing off with the one arm. Allen's just making contact by trying to get the basketball. I don't quite understand double techs. And look, it doesn't really change anything other than, you know, taking money out of their wallet. And who knows, maybe they'll be rescinded. But it just feels a little nonsensical. There's more bad intentions at a daycare than there was with what was going on there. I mean,
certainly taking things under control.
Royce inbounding to Grayson. Coward guarding.
Yeah, you would know about that.
There's some rough daycares out there, man. You know, you get those 3-year-olds. They can throw some elbows.
Mark Will made it off to Book. Book got Coward on him, shoots in his face. Hits. It rolls. That's what we need.
Well, something
Maybe that gets him going. Maybe it doesn't, but he needed to see one drop. Aldama down to Coward. Good defense, Mark Will. Good defense, Booker. Throws it right back to Wells, however, and a quick and one as Wells gets smacked in the face a little bit. Book would have been better off just jumping out of bounds with it, calling a timeout.
Well, you like the hustle by Booker, but Dunn cut behind instead of in front.
Yeah, Book trying to pass it to where Ryan was. And so Wills at the free throw line. Not sure what Memphis coach Izalo is upset about. He's talking to Suyash Mehta here on the near sideline.
Well, we said free throws were going to be a key in this game, and the Phoenix
Free throw good.
Yeah, just
63 all.
a little mind-boggling.
Dunn bringing the ball up as your point guard, folks.
Another quarter without a single free throw attempt.
Dunn to Mark Will. JJJ guarding, right back to Dunn. Dunn, hand off to Book. Book off of the screen. Turn around. Step through. No and one, but he is going to the line.
Speaking of free throws.
Well, I love how he changed direction on the other side, and let's say, no, we're going to work it on the left side first. I'm going to come get it. So I'm going right side, going right down the lane.
And not surprisingly, really working hard to get into that 10 to 12 foot spot, his sweet spot, to try to get a shot to go down as he does. Well, the Suns 3-point shooting, they've got 9. They had 8 of those at the half. And of course, anytime the Suns make 7 3-pointers in the first half, you can head to an Arizona Carl Jr. location tomorrow to get a free single Western bacon cheeseburger or single famous star with cheese with the purchase of a large size fountain drink. Order ahead on Carl Jr. app using promo code SUNS737.
Yeah, Book was 7 of 10 against Utah. You got the line there.
Jackson Jr. gives
Pump fake for Aldama. Coward, corner 3. Thank God, no good. Mark Will goes right up over the top of Santi Aldama for the board. Ryan Dunn over to Book. Book, pick and roll. Pulls, no good. Little hezzy drive for JJJ. A block from Mark Williams. If that's okay with you guys. Is it chill if he gets a block real quick? Please, Dunn. I need it done. Hey! Book with the rebound and the putback. That was all Book, baby. All Book. So slurp on that, you Book haters in the chat. That'll give you something to slurp. Santi, pump fake. Back to Coward. Coward. The little push off. Over to Smalls. JJJ, open 3. No good. Good rebound, Royce. They push it ahead. A little kick ahead, if you will. Royce for 3 off of the Dunn pass. No good. Conchar pushing it up to Coward. Coward to the rack. Almost. Coward shows flashes of athleticism and stuff that I'm telling you. It looks like somebody, and I don't want to say his name.
2 blocks in 18 minutes.
Shooting 8 of 10 from the floor.
Memphis trying to quickly get Cam Spencer subbed in, but got to the table too late. Oso checks in here.
Colin Gillespie kicks it up to Oso. Book. Oh, good save there from Colin. Pick and roll using Book as the pick man. Book with it now. Oso sets him a screen. Gonna kick it down to Oso. Oso in the post. Oso cannot finish. He had to rush it as help defense was coming. I don't hate that. I'd like to see him get more attempts like that. I think he makes that more often than he misses. Smalls baseline, throws it out of bounds. Good defense from Oso.
Oso Iguodaro some playing minutes tonight. Nick Richards, we saw him the other night in Utah, and was solid in the
Diego in the house?
but has not gotten in this game.
You know,
Well, and this will really
Sundo had to go to bed,
on this staff is trying to figure out the bigs in a minute.
but he will have to wake up in like 5 hours, so I don't blame him. Colin, nice pass to Oso, nice pass to Royce in the corner. Royce smoked it. Ryan Dunn with the rebound. Damn it, couldn't handle it. A nice pass ahead to Santi. Wow. Great pass. Book with the ball already up the court. Tries to throw it in. That's a turnover by Book. Rushing the offense. Bad play, Book. Conchar for 3. Drills it. Suns lose the lead. Timeout.
Timeout, Phoenix. Memphis moves in front by 1, 68-67.
Arizona Sports Show says stop playing Oso. You know. You know, it is what it is. Well, it looks like I'm going to be up all night making videos. This is going to be a rough one. Might have to call into work tomorrow. Especially if we win. If we win, I'm definitely making a video after this. 198 watching, guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Suns showing out tonight. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. We got some haters in the chat. We got some Suns lovers in the chat. We got some people that make love to each other in the chat. And yet no burner yet. I find that odd. I really do. I really do. I find it racist. Yeah, I know. He's the one that told me about him, Alex. Book for 3. I need it. It's good. Thank you, Book. Wake up, Book. Wake up. What's he got now? 9. He's up to 9 points.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Santi Aldama. That was a nice dunk. He looked like a big man there.
18 minutes. He's got double figures with 11 points.
Book thinks he's hot. Book thinks he's T-Mac. Okay? Book literally thinks he's T-Mac right now.
6 from three-point range. He's gotten a couple of free throws, but still struggling from the floor. 4 of 15. We haven't seen him shoot this way in a long time.
It's been a minute. But the times we have, come fourth quarter, is when they typically start dropping.
Santi with the ball. Nice pass, nice kick by Oso. I love that kick.
Good help defense between Livers, who just checked in, and Oso Ighodaro. So that's first of 3 straight here on the home floor.
Spencer's gifts over to Coward. Coward probably going to shoot a floater. Too easy. Put back of his own.
He's been scoring big in his rookie season. 18 minutes so far tonight. He's got 7 points.
Yeah, the big game, 27 points against Indiana.
We'll get to the elbow. That's normally the money shot there.
JJJ, Euro, long Euro, gets it slapped out, which gives him an opportunity to get even closer to the rim and reset his dwibble, and he scores. Suns down 4. Book getting the shite bumped out of him. And then they call Book for a tech or Coward for a tech.
It's a flop.
Coward.
Wow. Yeah, it's definitely a flop. He didn't need to do all that.
I didn't realize that the
Please, Book. Hit it, Book. Thank you, Book. I do need those book ones, by the way. So if my wife is listening, when you ask me if I don't want anything, or when you asked me what I wanted for our anniversary and I said nothing, I was lying. I want these Halloween books.
Yeah, that kind of contact is take some of that money from you. Of course, we haven't seen the flop call in a long time.
Oso with the rip through, a little push off. Alligator arms the floater. Caldwell pull up from the elbow.
11 for Contavious Caldwell Pope.
I know I promised it, sports, but I hate to tell you.
It's all the way to the basket.
It's actually Sundo promising back-to-back titles starting this year.
Contact to the head, and that'll put Colin Gillespie at the free throw line. Suns are 3 of 3. Memphis 5 of 6. Yeah, quite a contrast from what the Suns have seen. Free throw disparity between them and their opponents in the previous 4 games.
Gillespie with the miss. Nick Richards finally coming in for Oso. Vision, I mean, I kept telling him we needed to do something quick, and he just wouldn't listen. And now we've got nothing planned.
1 of 2 for Colin.
Gillespie hits.
Grizzlies come in 2 of 2. Suns 1 and 3.
Morant all left-handed. Wow. Why is he so hesitant to shoot? He hits right there. I don't know why he's not pulling quick. Book, nice tween dribble. Oh, man, I thought he had Nick Rich. Grayson screen from, I don't know if we need all that. Nick Richards gets us a foul, though.
Now you look at the three-point shooting.
Yeah, Dio, I mean, I hate to say it, bro. He's not having a good start to the season, I'll tell you that. He's really not.
That they're close to the bottom in three-point shooting.
I don't know if that's going to change or what, but it ain't great right now.
Memphis comes in 25th at 32%.
Colin steps into the free throw area and walks to the rim, but now we get a foul on Nick Richards clearing out. Thanks, Nick. Preach.
Memphis with their biggest lead here with 1:38 to go, third quarter.
Now 15 turnovers by the Suns, giving up 20 points.
15 turnovers already. That is rough.
They have not been as many as the live ball variety. They've been a lot of the dead ball turnovers.
Pick and roll here with Jaren Jackson. Alley-oop to Jaren Jackson. And there's a foul, and Suns don't know why or who. J-Way on playback says, not going to lie, Richards' cheeks. He's hit or miss, man. Sometimes he's cheeks, sometimes he's, not. Chris Stu, what up? Says, what the F is happening? We're just kind of going through a lull here. We're starting to go cold ourselves.
Morant trying to get to the baseline, cut off by Hayes Davis.
And an easy bucket there
That's what he's so effective at.
for Ja.
Great speed and ability to.
Ja's got 18 now.
Just pull up over the top of you.
Feels like he's not even trying, to be honest. Booker got Spencer all over him. 1v1Z, takes him to the rack, drops it off to Sundo Hayes. Sundo Hayes back to Goose. Goose with the sidestep 3, and it's good. I love Grayson Allen. I don't think I want to trade Grayson Allen. He looks incredible this year. I don't think I want to get rid of him. 13 points, probably our leading scorer. No, Gillespie is. Spencer to JJJ, stolen by Colin Gillespie. Colin slows it down wisely, gonna get it down to Book, and Spencer fouls Book in the post. Suns ball. 195 watching, guys. We got 119 likes.
teams.
Tell you what, if you guys could help me get to 140 by the end of the third, I'll pass out a free Memby. I'll purchase a free Memby. 140 likes by the end of the third. Can we do it? Jock Landale coming back into the game.
81% shooting.
Oh, Jay-Way, it's just for YouTube. Don't even trip. Oh, Book misses a free throw. And we can't get the rebound. He knew he missed it the second he let it go. Ja crossing over, gets across half court, 16 seconds. 21 on the game. Screen from Spencer. Ja takes it. Pulls up in Book's face. A deep three, no good. Gillespie with the board. We got 10 seconds here. Last shot. Get it to Book, Colin. Gets it to Book. 5 seconds. Ja on him. Pump. Step through. Fader. Giggity! All right. Suck on that, Sam. Slurp on that. Me, come back, Fugazi. Yo, we held him to 27 and then 22. That was a bad quarter, giving him 32. But we've been steady, 26, 27, 25. We just got to go back to the defense we did in the first 3 quarters. We can win this game. We barely missed our quota by about 14 likes. That's all right. We'll try again here. We'll try with a 150, you know. Well, Shadow Man, we don't need to know that. Just go handle your business. Enjoy yourself. And, you know, come back after you've washed your hands type shit. Arizona Sports Show says, sit Oso out the rest of the game, or the rest of this, not just the rest of the game, but for the rest of the season. Rather have DA. He's not doing himself any favors right now, is he? Blazers got a dub, though, J-Way. Who'd they beat? Guess I could just watch the top of the screen here. Rockets beat the Raptors. Rockets are 2-2 now. That was quick, Shadow. That was quick. What up, Bismack? I'm that dude. What up, man?
Fourth quarter, Suns fans, we gotta get loud in here. Time to make some noise for the boys.
What up, Luis?
Louder.
136, 134 versus the Jazz. Damn. They were up 22. Wow.
Tonight's Wire Cam coverage is brought to you by
I said, wow.
and Defy. Boy, just some amazing shots that we get from game to game. And time for the Mountain America Credit Union, exclusive home of the
Hayden says Rasheer being on the court could help. Oso's lack of size, rebounding, as well as help side defense, the better scorer, and shooter tired of these NHD and Livers minutes. Big three here from Royce, though.
Ties it at 81. A 9-0 Phoenix run now going
Ja
back into the third.
driving left.
Morant on the drive.
Oh, pumps, gets Nick in the air. Nick hits him. It is going to be free throws. At least it's not an and one. He missed it.
He's so fast, too, when he gets in the lane. And certainly his three-point shot has knocked down 3 tonight. But when he can get himself to the free throw line because of the moves that he has and the balance that he has under control.
Had 23 in their loss Monday night at Golden State, but he took 20
What up, Brady?
shot attempts. 9 assists. He was 0 of 6 from downtown.
Brady, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but I'm still a grandmaster. By the way, I'm grandmaster in Marvel Rivals, and I'm tired of acting like I'm not. I'm tired of being modest and not bringing it up on stream. Goose to the rack. Oh, he couldn't finish. That's what I'm talking about with the Derrick Rose-esque layups. No, Luis. I solo queue.
Foul on Morant.
Okay.
His first.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, and the free throws
I didn't hear that.
Key tonight too, K-Ray, in the sense of if they can get fouled.
I heard about that though, Brady. Nice job.
Themselves to the line. Otherwise, you get fouled on the outside, take the ball out of bounds.
Goose with the free throws. Tie game. Ja. Screen from Jock. Driving left. Fading baseline. Lucky roll. It drops in. That's a shooter's roll. Gillespie. Sorry. Grayson. You know why I confused him. Careful there, Nick Rich. He kicks it to Gillespie. Top of the key for 3. No good. I really needed that, Gillespie. Suns down to Ja with the ball. Ja driving. Beautiful pass to Jock Landale. Jock Landale with the like little shimmy. Baby hook. Careful, Nick. Gillespie, Eurowing. Keeps his pivot. And Nick Richards loses it on the way up. Can we get Mark Williams in, please? Who do I got to slurp to get Mark Williams back in the game? Ja. I'm shocked they didn't give him a foul call there. Grayson ripped by Wells. I'm sick to my stomach. Timeout, Ott. Timeout, Ott. Stop the count. Tech from Ja because he's mad he didn't get a foul.
And that's going to be the second delay of game on Memphis. And that will mean a technical free throw shot here by Grayson Allen.
Well, what happens when you get steals, too, you get so caught up in thinking you got to go fast, and you want to beat the other team down with numbers. But for Phoenix, at some point, too, you've got to see where the numbers are and
see if they make sense.
Pass,
Grayson hits the first free throw.
It's very difficult, but
boxing, I'm not certain we really do own our own first-round pick. I think someone else owns it. You know, we did like a trade swap. Or a pick swap, sorry. Gillespie back to Grayson. Back to Gillespie. Gillespie downhill, throws it away. Tries to hit Sundo Hayes Davis. Ja Morant intercepts it like a free safety and then gets smacked in the face and goes down.
The league now, the way it's played, because of analytics and shooting the three-point shot, that the defenses understand and realize that that ball is going to be passed.
Oh! Got his eyes raked. Good Lord.
Going for the ball, but you just have to be careful with that.
Spencer's gifts over to Conchar. Kicks it to Wells. Wells, step back, wide open. Couldn't have been more open. Couldn't have been more open. Couldn't have been more open. We get lucky he misses. Gillespie pushes it up to Grayson. Grayson thinking about it. Grayson gets it ripped. Nick Richards saves it. Back to Goose. Goose with the step through. This is insane. This is terrible offense. Royce, bail us out. Woo! What we needed. Coward, you stepped out, baby boy. But he got a foul. He definitely stepped out.
Boy, and those are the ones that just kill you. And on a made basket to give up a drive to the hoop, the results in a foul.
Yeah, and this is a Memphis team we talked about before the game as far as this is going to be an up-tempo game. Memphis likes to run. Suns love to run when they can. And you can see Memphis is getting the ball down quickly. And so that transition defense, yes, Royce O'Neal hit that shot and they had to take the ball out of the basket, but you've got to sprint down and pick up no matter whether it's your player or not.
Yeah, well, you said it, and despite a roster change for Memphis, their pace of play hasn't changed. Last year, they led the league in pace.
You shouldn't be able to rub another one out, though, Shadow. You should be, you know, bruised and sponge-like at this point.
Coward off the bench. Knocking down the free throw. He's got 9.
Grayson kicks it back to Book. Coward on him. Back to Grayson. Book setting him a screen, kind of. Grayson, that would have been so nice. Mark almost got the rebound on that one. Nice scoop pass to Spencer's Gifts for 3, and he drills it. Suns down 5. Nice pass.
A Phoenix timeout. 8:41 to go. 92-87 Memphis.
Yowza. 11-9, not the worst quarter, right? It's a 5-point lead. But if you had to just take a quick snapshot, like in a vacuum of what's going on right now, Memphis definitely has the momentum. Suns got to do something to get it back. You know? True, Rhino. If Booker made his shots, we win this game. He's just not had, you know, I don't know how he's got 16 points going 2 of 6. He must be going to the line like crazy. But, you know, Mark Williams, 16 points, 7 rebounds, 15 for Royce, 5 for 10 from 3. Maybe Royce needs to put some more shots up. Mook says, I can't stand our offensive scheme. What do you not like about it specifically? Ivy, I think, you know, Livers has a lot of promise that injuries have gotten in the way of, and I think he's probably showing out in practice because he's healthy. And then the first game that Livers played, especially the first quarter, he was locking dudes up, and he was playing winning basketball. I think they're trying to reward it and see if he can continue to do it. It seems like they have an adversity to playing the younger guys. They don't want to. They're like, yeah, Livers has been in the league a couple years. We'll play him, but vets only right now, guys. Vets only. Like, well, you guys picked me number 10. My name's Lil Kaman Malawatch. Can I play? No. Oso's our starting center from now on. But he's not even 6'11". We don't care. Shut up. I don't know. At least Mark Williams is playing full minutes now. Ish. Still want more Mark Williams minutes.
Thought, oh my goodness, this guy is so tall, but nothing like Wembanyama.
And then you see some of the stuff he's doing on the floor.
Book backing down Coward. Gets blocked. Coward's got an insane reach and standing reach and wingspan. Morant
drives across the paint, gets it up and in.
Just walk into the rim, folks. Just dribble moving to the rim and scoring. Grayson drops it off to Mark. Mark gets it blocked by Santi Aldama, but it's a foul. Going to the line.
Well, Merritt is 3 of 7 from three-point range, but in the second half, he has gone to the lane. And
come on, Malo. It's way too early to know with Jordan Ott, right?
Yeah, a lot more dribble penetration.
One way or another. It's just too early.
Particularly from
and he can still get better. Say he doesn't have a great year of coaching. He could get better in his second year. It's his first year.
Grizzly. You'd love nothing more than to be on the floor here tonight.
I'm not going to comment on Dylan Brooks' sweater. I refuse to, so don't ask.
The next 2 meetings will be in Memphis.
I'm certainly not going to comment on Jalen Green's pirate shirt with jewels on it, okay? I don't want to be a pirate type shit. Aldama baseline loses it. And Book thought Mark had it. Mark thought Book had it. Aldama gets it. Mark ends up getting the rebound off of the next miss. And then Goose throws it directly to Aldama.
Yeah, you just can't make those kind of passes across the floor. Jackson Jr.
JJJ with the lucky shooter's bounce, and the Suns are down 7. Scary hours, folks.
Yeah, 17 turnovers now for Phoenix, and Memphis taking advantage, scoring
Book.
26 points.
Jump ball now with JJJ, and Book's heated. Great. Terrific.
Wasn't held very long, was it?
I love this, by the way. I like what I'm watching.
Check back in for Royce O'Neal. Yeah, the Suns have just not been able to find that same rhythm that we saw in that second quarter, Andy, when they took the lead and held it at the break.
And that was on the defensive end. And Dunn was active on the glass, and Williams was too. Williams making a lot of shots, but you know it was defensively that got them that lead.
Here's the rookie Coward.
Coward getting a screen from Spencer's Gifts Stay Hard Cream. Spencer's Gifts for 3, and he drills it. That's a dagger, boys. That one feels like a dagger. Gillespie. Hand off to Book. Book, tween, cross, tween. Pull up 3. Good! That breathes new life, folks. Back down 7.
Devin Booker has struggled most of this game, but as you said, it's fourth quarter time for him.
Grayson almost gets a steal. JJJ saves it. Spencer's Gifts. Pulls up. Misses. Grayson to the rack. Hey, Grayson. And 1. Let's go. I was going to say drop it off to Mark Williams, but he knows what he's doing.
He had the opportunity to go. Here's the hustle, rebound, and Gillespie knocking the defense out of the way. Booker coming down, and Spencer not outside the dotted line, and Grayson Allen going to the free throw line.
Grayson hits. Guys, we're back. Down 4. We're at a 4-gazy. It's a real fugazi. Let me see, Inferno, if I can't get that ting up and running. No, Wells. No, Wells. Wells just smashed a 3 in Book's face, and Book rode him out of bounds.
They're going to score the basket.
That was rough. They're going to review it. What's the review? Yeah, he did pull Booker into him. There's no way that's a foul. There is no way. So that might come all the way back. That's crazy. So he goes up and shoots it on his way down, pulls Booker into him, is like, oh, he all over me. I'm just so good, though. Shut up, bitch. All right, that's how I feel.
Shut up, bitch.
Type shit. Suns are still in this is what I'm trying to say, all right? You guys go ahead and tell the world that we back because we're in it with the Grizzlies. Sam, now I know you're literally just a hater that is like brain dead because Booker did perfect defense. He ran up, put a hand in his face, stayed vertical, hand up, and got pulled into them. Just relax. Sam, do you have another note that you can play in this orchestra that is the chat? Is there another song you could sing? Because every comment is negative of Booker, and so that's like kind of like adjacent to spamming. Is there anything else on your mind that you'd like to share with us? Anything at all, Sam, before we say goodbye? No? No? Could you show me on the doll where Booker hurt you? Could you show me? Was it your Samgina? Is that what we're dealing with? Because if he touched your Samgina, I understand. I need to open up. I'm trying to get this Fugazi ting going. Copy image. Ooh.
Collapses on Dunn with a nice lob pass to Williams. Williams having a big night.
There's nothing stone cold about this performance. That's the problem, Alex. Wow, that fit perfectly.
Now here's the pass outside. Booker's there, and he is grabbed, but they're saying Booker hit him with the body coming in.
Yeah, I guess I can't say it's perfect defense then, Sammy boy, because he was a little too close. He was a little too close.
Cashes in. Big one right there. The first three-point hit of the night for Wells. Here's Book.
Book's middy's good. Boy, did we need that.
Good set right there by Phoenix. Moving the ball, good passes, cuts.
Spencer getting some fourth quarter minutes here as John Morant takes a seat. All the more important why.
Oh, Spencer, no good. Good rebound, Mark. Slow down. Slow down. Let's get it across half court. Grayson rushing it across. And an offensive foul on Grayson while dribbling the ball. What is happening? What the?
Memphis has come up with some of those loose balls, and when Phoenix has tried to make things
not great,
he goes
folks.
to the left hand, and as he's running, that elbow comes up.
Well,
and then he hit Wells.
Getting a little too physical.
Really well, because there was no contact to the head whatsoever.
Yeah, basketball's becoming a lot like soccer, and it all started with James Harden.
Aldama to Jock, back to Aldama in the corner, and he drills a three. I mean, how many timeouts do we have left? Just one, so we can't use it here to stop their momentum. Grayson with the in-and-out dribble, fouled by Jock, definitely sold it. Grayson is doing the most right now, and I don't even know if that's in a good way.
That's a fourth team foul.
Grayson Allen using that screen, and Landale just like body blocks.
Damn, he got blown up. Blown up, blown up.
Put the other in the bonus.
Royce kicks to Book. Book driving. Kicks it out to Royce. We need it, Royce. Thank you. Gosh, that was actually gorgeous. Great pass by Book. 100-106. The Suns refuse to go away. This is what we were promised 3,000 years ago. All right?
Landale thought for a moment he was going to shoot the three. Off to Spencer.
Aldama to the rack, swatted by Mark Will. Mark Will made it. Royce already up the court on a kick ahead. Pumps, kicks it to Book. Screen from Mark Will. Book, midi in Coward's face. That's vintage Book. Vintage Can we hit the like button for Vintage Book, please, to shut Sam up? Me. All right, so who are we going to take away? I think we could take away Kobe Flago because he never plagos. Let's go. No Fugazi. All right. So maybe Inferno, maybe give it a second or two. Maybe give it a second or two, guys, but I think we should have a new emoji made. Our first viewer made, our first mod made emoji. The no Fugazi emoji. All right. Sammy's back. What up, Sam? That's a good point, Chris. Says Ja will come in and put out the fire. Damn. Why you got to remind me?
Got some fanatic Phoenix fans.
As we like to call them, some of the Suns sickos. We love them. 106-102. You see the first half, second half differences with Book. 23 now of the game. But a lot of work.
Coward. Floater no good. Rebound saved by Grayson. Royce to Book. Book. Wing three no good. Tipped out by Gillespie. But Aldama gets it, and a hard bounce pass to Ja is turned over out of bounds.
Gillespie knocking that ball out, and Aldama said, the fast break, you want to get going, and makes the bad pass.
Wow.
Yeah, right idea by Colin.
Wow, Inferno, the no Fugazi is working. That's sick. Grayson gets the ball stolen. Kind of a bad pass there. Alley-oop coming from Ja to Coward. Too easy. Okay, Colin Cowherd could have gotten that. Grayson out to Gillespie. They find Book. Book's hot. Book to Gillespie. Bounce pass into the wing. It's tipped out of bounds. Suns ball. 13 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, and you know, you credit some of it with the Memphis defense, but as we've seen some dead ball turnovers by the Suns, and then just decision making in key stretches.
Book fouled on a three. Are they going to give him the continuation?
Sees the defender coming, but no way.
It's not on the shot.
Of course not.
Free throws anyway because they're in the
They never give it to us.
Booker saying I should be shooting three.
Nothing is a continuation anymore, unless you're Giannis. Jordan, I got some Liquid Death, some other lemon sparkling water, some black espresso blend cold brew.
Yeah, and by underrated you mean the calls that, yeah, the calls that maybe don't come his way that others get.
Book's free throws are good. We're down 4 Gazy. In effect.
Point now where it's about what they do on this end of the floor. Durant outside,
Ja
he's got 26.
navigating the screen. The pass is tipped. Grayson steals. Book step through, gets a foul, going to the line. Book's holding his dick and balls. I hope it's his dick and balls, because if he's holding his groin, my life is over. Was it your ball sack, bub?
Play by Williams, deflecting that pass.
I think it was his ball sack. His beautiful franchise ball sack.
Avoids.
Yo, that hurt. Yep. $291 watching, guys. Help us out. Help a guy out. Hit the like button, please. We get to 175 by the end of the game. I'm passing out a free Memby.
Memphis sweeping the season series last year. They've won 5 straight dating back to the prior year.
Yeah, one game was an overtime game.
Suns down 2. They keep making mistakes and leaving the window open for us. Ja looking frustrated. Kicks it to Coward. Rocker step to the rim baseline. Great defense. He is stopped. And we leave a shooter open. It's okay. He misses. Gillespie with the late run out. Mark Williams with the rebound. Another double-double for him. Gillespie to Book. Book screened. Working on Coward. Pulls up! Tied up, baby! Let's go! It's a sativa, I know that. It's this brand, man. It's Hidden Hills.
They're going to call a loose ball foul on
Whipped Orange.
The bucket is good.
It's a THCA, Delta 9, and THCP Night blend.
Still tough to tell.
JJJ at the line. Misses a free throw. Oh yeah, Mark Will got him with an elbow to the jaw. It didn't seem like it was on purpose, but that could knock you unconscious. Yo, Latchy, I'm pretty sure we're plumb out, bro. Let me just double check.
Their appetites will have to wait.
Second of 2 free throws is good. 1 of 2 is good.
109-108. Booker with a hand
Book with it.
Keeps the dribble alive. The rookie Coward
They're trying to double him now that he's hot. Coward all over him. Coward, a really good young defender, and they steal it from him. They steal it from him, and they're going for a jump ball. With 2.7 seconds, even if we get the jump ball, we got to put it up immediately. James McMillan, member for 25 months. What kind of member you say? Horseman level. Says, let's go Suns, let's go Suns. Thank you for the member message, James. Remember, guys, if you're members, you don't even have to do a dono half the time. Every month you get a free message you can pop up there, and it's like a dono. We absolutely see it. We absolutely read it. Volton said, Gabe, play the Horseman thing when we score. I mean, the thing is, it's miraculous that the Horseman thing hasn't gotten old over the last 3 years, so we don't want to play it out too much. You know? And I need to get some new ones. I got Lock 'em Up coming. Maybe we need more. I don't know. If you guys have any good suggestions for clips, let me know. I've got a note that I can add to. Yeah, do we know if it's serious? Do we have any information on 80s Achilles?
He can take anybody one-on-one. I mean, that's what he believes.
Yeah, Caesar, definitely doing Lock 'em Up.
Yeah, he had one shot blocked, but he just
State.
In the second half, 26 points, got 14 shots up.
It's Suns ball. Oh my God, Royce threw it at Booker's foot. Terrible pass. Jaw to the rack. Kicks it out to an open Cedric Coward, who drills the key, drills the three at the top of the key. That is disgusting, despicable basketball, folks. Despicable basketball. Booker takes his screen from Mark Will. Mark Will goes to the ground. Not going to get the call. Booker. Oh, my God, Royce, could you bail us out? Colin, back to Book, 5 seconds. Book is hot! When are y'all going to learn about Book? He understands it now. 29 points for Book. Sam. Okay? Coward to the rack. Kicks it out to Morant.
Morant wants to clear the floor.
He's got Colin Gillespie. It was really good defense by Gillespie. Mark Will can't handle the board on the way out. I don't even blame him. He was fighting so hard with two dudes for that. Damn.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, and they couldn't call a timeout either.
Damn.
No, you could see
13 likes away, guys, and I'm buying a membership for some lucky young horseman in the chat. I don't know, bro. Jaw looked pretty good to me, Wendell. 28 tonight, a easy, squeezy 28. Oh my God, Mark Williams, I want to marry you. He just, bro, what are you doing, Grayson? Great pass, Gillespie! Let's go! Suns lead! Let's go!
keep coming at you. 11-4, Phoenix run.
And Mark Williams, the star.
You guys think I can keep this up during the whole timeout? My heart's already finna explode. No.
But look at the passing and
What up, Blop Blop?
Williams, who on the offensive end, he has done a great
Bismack, I mean, he literally is the biggest hit that we had all summer.
20 points, 11 rebounds, 9 of 11 from the floor.
I can't remember the last time the Suns hit a home run like this.
4 steals, Andy. 4 steals and a block shot.
And changing shots that don't count.
I'm going to say.
Ooh, that would be a good one, Alex. That's a good one. Let me write that one down. We've got 51.4 seconds left. Suns up 1.
Well, that's why I say, fans will quickly look and go, oh my gosh, he's 1 of 10. But the thing is, it doesn't even move the meter for Book in terms of him being concerned. Like, he knows over the course of the game, as most professional scorers do, like, I will find my rhythm. And he did.
And he got himself to the free throw line, and he gets, the other thing he does in the beginning of the game, he gets his teammates involved. He kind of lets the game come to him.
Yeah, sometimes we will often talk about he tries to get his teammates involved too much too soon rather than, but that is the unselfishness of the star that is Devin Booker. Go 51.4.
Dude, Jalen Green looks like a 6-year-old who's dressed up as a pirate for Halloween. Maybe that is a Halloween costume. Ja Morant working on Book, tween cross, half spin, great defense, Book, great rebound, Book clamped. Okay, Matt, if that is your real name. All right, sorry, not Matt. Also Matt, though. Sam. Book just clamped. Book got Wells on and wants to show him a thing or two about this NBA life. Step back. Ay. Little bit selfish, little bit extra flashy. Here comes the pain, folks. Ja Morant, fancy dribble. Floater's good. They take the lead. They're up 1.
And no timeouts for the Suns.
No timeouts for Phoenix. Here we go. Mark Will gets the inbound, hands it off to Book. 5 seconds. Booker, it doesn't have to be a crazy 3. Booker, it doesn't have to be a crazy 3, dog.
In and out.
Well, certainly he's the one you wanted the shot for.
An absolute.
I called it before he even did it. It's like you've got 5 seconds. You don't have to set him up with a fadeaway high arcing 3 from 35 feet away. You don't have to do that. It's a 1 point. He had 3 seconds on the clock when he released the ball. He could have absolutely gotten closer to the rim and went for 2. Why he settled for that, I don't know. Is he tired?
next broadcast on Arizona's Family Sports coming your way.
I don't like that.
Suns will take on the Utah Jazz. Suns game time starting at 6:30 p.m. For our entire crew, our director David Big Game Hunter Hughes, our producer Brock Kraft.
It was a bad shot. Now, if he hits it, and it wasn't like it was that far off. If he hits that shot, we're all worshiping at the altar of Devin Booker tonight, and no one is saying it's a bad shot. Nobody's saying it's a bad shot. Now, he could hit that. Ivan said he won $220 by 1 point. That's crazy because, yeah, the under was 1.5. So, yeah, I don't know, Nefarious. Honestly, that was quite the decision by Booker. I don't know if he really truly understood how much time he had left. He's got JJJ, one of the best defenders in the NBA, way bigger than him, guarding him for those final moments. So he's thinking, hey, this is about as good a shot as any as I'm gonna get. But I don't know, man. I kind of feel like it had a little bit to do with just feeling himself. And not even in a bad way, but really feeling like, hey, I'm hot, I can hit this. Let me cross you up real quick and hit a crazy fadeaway that's going to be talked about for years, and it just doesn't drop. But a little bit more awareness, I think he could have taken a couple dribbles, gotten into his mid-range area where he's lethal. Or head down, go all the way to the basket, draw a foul, and hit 2 free throws and win the game. There's ways to go about that in which you're able to get your team a lot better look. So that one stings. That's a stinging loss for me. What do you guys think? I'm sure a lot of you guys feel that way. We'll have the post-game press conference here. I'm sure they'll ask Book about it, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully we'll get to hear from Coach Yost. If you know, you know. Royce with 18 points. Booker had, was it 3 points at halftime and ended up with 32? That's kind of crazy. I hope he's starting to find his stride and he'll be able to do this from jump. If he was able to play like this in the first half, we win. We absolutely win that game. But he was bad. Ryan Affiliac says this is on Booker's hands. C-Money says I can live with the shot. Tell me more about that, C-Money. Why do you feel like you can live with the shot? I'm that dude said he ran out of the gym. So Poison, I mean, that just depends on what your Poison. Ivy's saying the season is over. It's over. The team is done. It just depends on what your expectations were for this year. If you had Sundo's expectations of being a play-in team, you might be feeling like, yeah, it's done. But I never thought we were going to be there anyways. I don't think it's all for me. Poison. It's not just about vibes. It's about improvement. It's about improvement, and I am seeing improvement. I'm definitely seeing improvement. Like, we don't have Jalen Green or Dylan Brooks, and we're able to go down to the wire with the Grizzlies, and they're majorly healthy. I feel good about that. I feel good about not giving up. I feel good about, the toughness. I feel great about Mark Williams. 9 for 11, 20 points, 11 rebounds, 4 steals, and a block for Mark Williams. Like, he is our knight in shining armor, okay? Grayson Allen, 2 for 6, not great, but he was helpful early on with 4 assists. Booker limited his turnovers to 3. That's not bad. I'm that dude says Book knows he effed up. We'll see what he says. Baby Malo says Jordan Knott isn't it. Why does he love Hayes and so much? I guarantee you those guys are consummate professionals and incredible practice players. It's not translating into the game, so give Ott some time to make an adjustment. He thinks it should be working in game because it works in practice so well, I would imagine. So just give him some time. He's not going to bang his head up. Hopefully he's not going to bang his head up against a wall playing Oso as much as he is. Because today was very obvious with Oso. He's just a little too damn small. And his arms aren't quite the longest in the world, are they? 4 rebounds. He got out-rebounded several times. His scoring touch around the rim is not there. It's not looking great. No, it's not looking great for Oso. Knightley says, chill with Ott. It's been 5 games. Yeah, I agree with that. Just give him some time to figure things out. He's brand new on the job. Sandman said, annoyed. It certainly was an annoying loss. Because this is one you could have had. You were up. Like, as soon as Ja got the ball, I just knew he was going to go to the rim and score. And I just wish that Book would have returned the favor and went to the rim. Because really only good things can happen when you go to the rim. Especially for a 2-point shooter like Book, who's like mid-range is his best game. He could have pulled up for a mid-range, which is a higher percentage shot for him. He could have gotten fouled and gone to the line. He could have gotten an and one. He could have got to the rim and finished through contact, or he could have gotten blocked but fouled on the block and went to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know if Book could, I think if Book could do that over again, I would like to think he would do it differently. You know? Sandman said not just chuck a 3 instead. Yeah, it felt like, well, I'm super confident I can hit this. And if we don't, oh, well, the game's already over. It's like, no, bro, there's 5 seconds on the clock. Put your head down and be a bull in a china shop and just bulldoze through people. Get to the rim. Draw something. Like, get to your spot. That wasn't even like a toe on the line or like close to the 3-point line. That shit was deep. Andy's fading. Andy's like sidestepped a little bit. It was too fancy. That's the word I'm looking for. That was too fancy of a Landry Shamet trick shot from deep. We didn't need that. Seth Maxwell says, dude, good game. I do think it was a good game. You know? It's a good game. I'm not happy about the loss, though. This was a win. And for us to get to where people want us to be, which is like fight for a play-in appearance, you got to win games like this to get to that in the Western Conference. Starting out 1-4 doesn't have to be the end of the world, but it ain't great, is it? Saul says just dumbassery. I mean, I just want to hear what he has to say. I want to hear what he was thinking. You know? Craziest thing is Book absolutely can hit a shot like that. But it's like, will you? Like, what's the likelihood, though? Just because you can doesn't mean you should try it. Not in that situation. Not with a 7-footer, one of the best shot blockers in the league, jumping at you from that deep. Chuck says, won 5,000 on Blue Jays 12 strikeouts. Dude, that's crazy. 5K? Congratulations, dude. Wow. I don't have the balls to put down enough money to even win 5K. Chris Stu says, tired of press conferences, just get it done. I mean, Chris, take a step back, all right? Take a step back to before the game, when we knew we had the Grizzlies and we knew we didn't have Jalen Green. I bet you weren't that confident we were getting a win. I bet you weren't going into this game saying, we're going to win. No, you were saying, oh, this could get bad. You know, that's how I was feeling. So, yes, it's disappointing that we put ourselves in a position where we really could have won it. But how disappointed can you really be when you kind of knew we were going to lose anyways? And at least we did not get blown out. We never gave up, never surrendered. Always, like, these are the things we were promised by Brian Gwegowy. And they're coming true. For the most part, they're coming true. Just, like, we got to have patience. Losing sucks, man. It sucks. Are things getting better? Is our center position not fixed? I mean, it is fixed. Mark Williams is the truth. And we're finding out that Oso might not be the guy for that position. And hopefully Kaman Malawach is going to be showing up pretty soon. Yeah, Ivy, bro, you got to get used to losing. We are not winning anything of significance. Do you understand that, right, Ivy? That's what this year is. This year is the franchise got out over its skis. We swung. We swung as hard as we could. We brought in Kevin Durant. And then we swung again even harder and brought in Bradley Beal. And we struck out. We tried to win a title. And we failed and fell flat on our face. This is the prospect. This is we're now picking ourselves up off the ground. That's the phase we're in. So you have to grade things on a bell curve. It's not like it used to be. You know, worry about, are these players that are young on our team that we've invested in, are they getting better? Are they a part of the future? If not, get them out and get new guys in. Yeah, Ivy, I can imagine the Booker trade rumors aren't going to stop all season, but facts remain, the franchise loves him and he loves the franchise and he loves Phoenix. So I think it's going to be interesting for people to see a player just be loyal. It was interesting and weird when Lillard did it. This isn't any different than Lillard. That dude says Nigel Hayes Davis. LOL. Come on, man. He ain't to blame. He's just a role player. Kind of reminds me of Torrey Craig a little bit without the better defense, you know. I don't know. He's an option. He's a body that you can put out there and trust not to ruin the game, but you know, he's not going crazy or anything like that. He's not showing out. Cyclehawk says, Gabe, how many games below 500 until Malawach gets guaranteed 15 minutes a game, you think? That's a great question. I don't know. I mean, we're already 3 games below 500. I think, yeah, I don't know. That's a really good question. What do you guys think in the chat? How bad does it have to get before they finally start playing Malawach and just saying, look, we got to start now. We got to start the future now. They're really dragging their feet on trying to develop these guys. It's kind of interesting. Brian says, why did Livers play and not Fleming? Livers, I feel like, was the flavor of the week. He came in, knocked down a couple of big shots, played great defense, and thought, hey, we got something here. Let me feed this fire with some oxygen. And let's see, what did he do tonight? 0 for 1 in 8 minutes. That was a wave of Livers. I'm sure he might stick with Livers, but he was just testing it out. It was kind of working. He wanted to play into it. You know, he has another game like this. Yeah, it's going to be time to pull the liver's plug, though. I just feel like Rasheer can give you things that contribute to winning. Energy, length, defense. He can step out and hit the three. He can defend. I wish they would rush Rasheer a little bit more. You know, he's more ready than Common. Here we go, Jordan Ott, our baby boy.
Tonight.
Yeah, he can do it back-to-back games. And again, I think after the last game we just talked about his standard as we learn him and he learns us. He obviously is a big presence out there. And now he's done it back-to-back games. So I think it's still on both ends. You know, I think at times we're asking him to move up in pick and roll coverage defensively. And you could see we were changing things up for Morant tonight, and he was able to do it. So even that's not on the box score. I think there's multiple things there we can be happy about where Mark is at, and now that's a new standard. So keeping him to that standard is what we're all here to do. He set a new standard, so great night for him.
Coach, the turnovers once again, just how are you viewing that tonight as far as what caused them tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to see on the box score, 22 for 37 points. It was a live ball. They had 13 steals. I think we might have given up 26 points in those 13 possessions. That was what we have there on live ball turnovers. So we got to look at it, see. It's probably all of it. Like I think I said a couple games ago, it's bad pass, bad catch, bad spacing. Give them credit. They were pretty good defensively. Obviously, Jackson's a really good defender. Wells, good defender. So give them a little credit, but we got to be better than that.
Looking at the challenge, you challenged the foul on Devin, then you end up with no timeouts. How are you weighing it now? I know it's hindsight 2020, but what made you challenge that corner three initially?
Yeah, we didn't think there was contact. I think we still had a timeout after that. That wasn't the last one. The last one we had was the dive on the floor, 2.7 inside out of bounds, and then we turned it over. We turned it over on the inbounds. They went down, hit a three. We came back and hit a three. That was our last one. But I thought we got to what we needed even without the timeout. You know, we continually talked about in the huddles that we don't have any timeouts left. We got to the space that we wanted to at the end of the game. You know, sometimes you don't want to use your timeout in flow. You know, as they're going back in transition, you may actually get the ball to the right person. We got the ball to the right person. You got a pretty decent look. I think it's millimeters off if you check it out. So that's the game of basketball.
Last thing I had was just Devin being 3 of 13 to start, and then the way he turned it on. Maybe just speak to that about him being able to. And he's done it timeless time, but just for particularly for tonight.
Yeah, I think he had 29 in the second half, if I'm not mistaken. Tough shots. I mean, no, it's not tough for him, but they were contested. They were all over him all night, and he took us right to the finish line. So, yeah, spectacular shot making in the second half by him. He was able to free himself up a little bit, but they were good defensively. They were into him, putting two on the ball when he had it in pick and roll. We tried to move him a little bit off the ball. He's able to use the catch just for a split second to get an advantage, to get some space. So, yeah, we'll build on that for sure.
What are you seeing with the transition defense right now?
He is smiling
a
little
ball,
bit.
it's hard to play transition in a live ball turnover. That's definitely one piece. It was actually better in the Utah game. So we were better in transition than Utah that night, and then now tonight. Again, 13 steals, and then I think it was 2.0 points per possession on those steals. So that's 26 points where we can't even get back and get our defense set. We've been at times good defensively in the half court, and I think tonight overall we were pretty good again. Just judging by how fast they play and how fast we play, I would imagine that it comes out as a pretty solid defensive night. If we can just stop turning the ball over. Kick it out of bounds. How about we kick it out of bounds instead of give it to the other team? That would But we'll figure it out. It's a new process for everyone. Everyone's kind of in a slightly different role. The spacing is different, but we got to figure it out.
I imagine your answer to this in January or February would be different than a weekend. How do you weigh the sloppiness you're seeing from your team versus like the effort and fight you're seeing a weekend? Just the balance of that and like what you guys are trying to build right now at this point in the season.
Not at one point has our competitiveness dipped in all this. Preseason practice, what it looks like in September when you're in our building, that's what we need to build. That's what we need at our core. We say keep the big rocks to big rocks. That's a big one. That's the biggest. So when you have a group that is as competitive and as together, we're going to improve. And we keep our energy right, the character of these guys, we're going to improve. There's no doubt. Tomorrow is another day to improve. We'll take a look tomorrow to then be better the next game. So proud of the effort again. That's never wavered in this crew.
Hey, Coach Ellie, I'll go by Sports 260 AZ, calling another solid night out of him. What dynamic does he add to this team off the pine, especially as you get healthy?
The ability to shoot off the dribble in today's game is a super skill that he has. Continue to get him to be aggressive. He is such a team-first player. He's won at every level. Such a winner that for him, sometimes it doesn't feel comfortable to shoot it without any passing. But if that's the best look we're going to get, then he needs to let it go. So, again, I think multiple games here in a row, he's played well. He's been aggressive. We want him to be aggressive, get into the paint. He's another guy that can get in the paint for us. He's even had a couple where he's dribbled along the baseline, kept his dribble alive to find his teammate. Another good night. Finished the game with him. I'm not sure many people would have said that a year ago, and that's a credit to who he is and the work he's put in. And he's only going to continue to get better.
Jordan, it felt like the opening, first third of your offensive possessions felt like there was more pace or tempo that you all were playing with there. I was curious for you, what are you seeing from that third of the shot clock that's kind of trickulating into, better shot quality for you all?
Yeah, the possession, points per possession go down as the shot clock goes down. We need to try to get an early advantage as often as possible. We talk about first to action. That's why you see a lot of pick and rolls. We're trying to get an advantage as early in the clock as possible. Then if we don't get the advantage, we'll have more opportunities to get it as the shot clock progresses. Statistically, we're there. We're there in the top 5 of getting shots early in the clock. But we can't turn it over as a result of playing too fast. And that's the balance. That's the balance we're going to have to figure out. We're going to have to take a look. Is there a space to go? If there's not a space to go, then we will take it later in the clock so we hold on to the ball. Any shot is better than a turnover. So it's something that we have stressed to play early. Obviously, Memphis did last year and this year too. But we want to try to get that first domino early. We just got to take care of the basketball. All right. Thank you.
All right, guys. So in the comments, tell me anything you guys were thinking about Ott's words there. I want to go back and read, if I can find it. Coolville was upset with me because I'm not reading anybody else's comments. So I went back and read his comment, and it was good. I want to get to his comment. But first, the reason why I'll be commenting, reading all of Poison Ivy's comments, a lot of you don't know this, but Poison Ivy was literally the very first commenter that we ever had on a video that I did called Will DeAndre Ayton Ever Dunk Again? So the first person that ever said anything on our channel was Poison Ivy. So, and combine his, his tenure of being here basically the very longest, he's extremely negative, autistically negative, physically incapable of not being negative. So when I'm answering Ivy's questions, I feel like I'm talking to the entirety of the portion of the fan base that is negative, so it's like, it feels like I'm talking to a lot of different people. But Foolville had said, so Suns draft 3 promising players and don't play them a single minute and sent 1 to the G League. I don't want to put it all on Ishbia, but I feel like at least 50% of that is coming from Ishbia. Ishbia is not looking, he doesn't want this to be a full rebuild. He wants it to be a retooling. He wants to try to win now. He is delusional and thinks that we can win now. So that's why you're not seeing any of the babies playing, because playing the babies is what you do when you're actually rebuilding, and you don't care about wins and losses. You just care about development for the future. The Suns haven't hit that mark yet. They still think they're going to compete in the Western Conference. And by they, I mean Matt Ishbia, the multi-billion-dollar owner of the Phoenix Suns. So while I could also see Jordan Ott having some culpability there, like, these are the guys that give me the best chance to win, I still think at minimum 50% of it has to be coming from Matt Ishbia wanting to win now. So hopefully that answers your question. It says trade Allen, trade O'Neal. I do not want to trade Goose. I want to keep, you know what? I want to keep them both. Maybe that'll change by midway through the season during the trade deadline. I'll give you that. Austin says, Gabe, we need to talk about Jordan Ott's closing lineup at the end of the game. It's like a Budenholzer lineup. Could you remind me what the lineup was? I was a little distracted by all the mayhem. N Stacker 1 says Allen and O'Neal don't need to be traded. I feel that way, but to argue the other side of it, those two could bring you something along with a couple of picks that could be even more helpful for the future going forward. So if you could get something great, if you could get another first round pick by trading those two guys, or maybe I don't know if you could get it. I don't think you could get 2 1s, but let's listen to Colin. Now I'm going to pee real quick. Be right back.
Right now is for obviously outside of the result, in terms of how the game went. What's bothering you right now the most?
Yeah, we had a lot of live ball turnovers. They got 37 points off of our 22 turnovers, so that was probably the game. They got a lot of run-outs, so that was really it.
What do you feel like in terms of is it the offense in terms of figuring the spacing out? Is it just carelessness? How would you assess the turnovers?
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. Obviously, we have to be better with taking care of the ball, decision-making, probably play off 2 feet a little bit more. We're getting caught in the air trying to make some passes, so just being smarter that way, and then obviously spacing helps too. Trying to get flat when Book has the ball, let him create a little bit more, because when you have guys that are up the line and guarding you, they're crowding space. So yeah, we had too many live ball turnovers today, and they got 37 points off it.
Hey, Colin, Elliott, goodbye, Sports 260 AZ. You bring a whole different dynamic to this team when you come off the Pine. What has the conversation been like with coaches about your role and how you impact the game in general?
Yeah, just be aggressive, look for my shot, and then just play my game. Try to do a little bit of everything, just try to play winning basketball and let the rest take care of itself. Try to settle us down offensively, get us into some good looks. But yeah, that's really
He's
it.
got the Bud Ums down pat.
Colin, what's this process like for you guys where you're never going to stop playing this hard, but at the same time, like the sloppy play has been there through 5 games? What's a balancing act at this point in a season?
Yeah, I mean, we got to clean it up. We got to get better. We got to learn from it. I think we talk about it a lot, like learning from our mistakes. You can't continue to repeat them. But yeah, I mean, we're just going to stick with our process, just trying to get a little bit better each day. We started the game better today. I think we were better on the glass today offensively. Yeah, I mean, better offensively on the glass. Those two things got better, and then turnovers hurt us. Transition defense, which was mainly off of turnovers, hurt us. So it's hard to win in the NBA. You got to put it all together, and can't feel sorry for ourselves. We're 5 games into the year. We got to figure it out, and then just come back tomorrow, practice, work on the habits, the details, the little things, and try to grow each day.
Book's numbers have been much better in the second half than the first. Is there anything you're noticing from him that allows him to find a rhythm later as opposed to earlier right now?
I think he's just kind of feeling the game out. He got great looks in the first half, just didn't make shots, and he's our best player. We're going to live with him taking and missing some shots, and there's going to be some situations where we could set him up a little bit better. There was a couple times where we didn't balance the floor out and we loaded up one side of the floor. We got to talk that out and communicate it. But yeah, I mean, he's getting great looks, and we're living and dying with the looks that he's getting. But yeah, I mean, I think he's just feeling the game out and then being more aggressive, kind of reading the defense in the second half.
Colin, I know it's a little early in the season, but you got a couple of games now under your belt with Mark Williams in the lineup. How are you seeing his kind of presence and disposition offensively and pick and roll kind of shiftings for you all?
Yeah, I mean, he's a big body. He could put a ton of pressure on the rim, rolling, screening. He sets great screens and is able to get guys good looks coming off of screens. So, and then he's done a great job on the glass as well. But you kind of see it sometimes. He makes those little plays happen off of missed shots where it's a tip off the glass and then he'll keep it to himself. So, yeah, he's been effective for us, and he's going to continue to get better as he plays more games, as we get more continuity with each other playing. So, yeah, he's been awesome so far.
And then on the defensive end, it feels like we're seeing certain pockets where y'all are making specific decisions and kind of help or support off the ball. How are you kind of seeing those decisions ramp up the activity for you all and kind of springboard you in the transition?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big part of who we are. Defensively is creating turnovers, trying to get out in transition. We've done an okay job at that. I think there's some stuff we got to clean up communication-wise in terms of what we're doing, but I think we'll get that as the season goes on, and we got to figure it out now. Obviously, everybody hates losing. You don't like to lose games, but we got to learn from it and grow from it moving forward.
Colin, you mentioned Devin was getting good looks in the first half and they just weren't falling. When that happens to a scorer like that tonight, do you sense any frustration from him at all, or does he just play like he always does?
No, yeah. I mean, of course, nobody likes missing shots. Obviously, he's going to be frustrated with that, but nobody was telling him anything else. Like, just continue to shoot the ball. He's getting great looks. He's been in the league a long, long time, so I didn't sense anything else that was different with him. He continued to play his game, was aggressive in the second half, and it was good for us.
Hey, Colin, has there been anything, whether it's this year or last year with the team, that Devin has kind of taught you or shown you in terms of having you be able to keep those lineups afloat whenever he's on the bench?
When he's on the bench? Yeah. I mean, just his aggressiveness and assertiveness offensively, putting pressure on the rim, trying to make the right decisions. And then for a guy like me, there's probably some people that are going to play me to pass, so I got to look to score and keep the defense honest. And certain lineups are going to be out there, different lineups are going to be out there, and there was one out there today where we were playing too big, so I had to try to be aggressive to score. And if I was missing shots, let those guys try to go get it off the glass. And that was really it, just be aggressive to score and try to set guys up off of that.
Yeah.
Landon said he thinks we need to start calling. It may get to that point, right? I mean, I don't think that's the worst idea in the world. But that's not going to work when Jalen Green comes back. You know, when Jalen Green comes back, he and Book are going to have to handle the ball handling duties because, you know, you cannot have all three of them in there. You can't have Gillespie at the one. Great. I mean, do you guys want to put a 3-guard lineup out there? I don't know. I mean, Mark can handle the rebounding for the most part, but then you've either got Dunn or Brooks not starting, you know? So really it's like, do you want him in there over Brooks or Dunn? Defense is going to take a major hit. There's nothing wrong with him being a backup. Being a backup can be so important. Like, look at Andrew Nemhard last year for the Pacers. Hell, look at TJ McConnell. He's like 3rd, 4th string point guard. So there's no shade to him to say he's a backup. It's just his size. He's not big enough to guard anyone other than a point guard. And let's be honest, he's not even really that big. I think they're getting ready. Maybe. Hopefully. They just ended it. Press conference over. Back to the stats, though. Nobody really on the bench did anything other than Gillespie. That's another thing. Do you really want to have one of your best bench performers, somebody who comes in when Book is out and helps to, you know, I don't know if he's always going to be able to do this, but tonight he went out there and he helped the team stay afloat while Book was on the bench resting. That is invaluable. Eduardo says, take away Nigel's minutes. What the F is he contributing? Like, so far, yes, I agree. But I'm hoping that he can get better as he plays more at the NBA speed. I don't want to completely just throw him in the trash yet, but I get why people want to. No. Inferno said, could Colin be our Pritchard? Yeah, definitely in ways. And wouldn't it be nice to have let's just say he's 85% of what Pritchard is. I'll take that. You need to have players like that coming in when your stars are resting, or else you get fried. You know? Asahi says, wait, but we don't get to hear what Book has to say? Yeah, interesting. I mean, I really would have liked to have got to hear from Book after that jumper that he took at the end. I'm sure we'll get something like in the locker room. They probably asked him what happened. The World from Above says Nigel is still better than Livers. I feel like they're kind of on equal footing right now, man. I don't even know who I would say I'd rather have out there. But I don't really want to give up on either. It's just Rasheer Fleming is right there, man. Rasheer, I need to be proven that Rasheer can't help us win right now, because I don't believe that. I can believe that Malawach is iffy, and it'll be like a good and bad basis. You know, sometimes it'll be good, sometimes it'll be bad. With Fleming, I don't know for a fact that he doesn't instantly come in and help us play winning basketball. I need to be proven that. She's doing good, Alex. She's sleeping in the other room. I've only got Lila in here. Chris said, you said it already, Gabe. Book was feeling himself. It's nothing more. Did you feel that way? Did you feel like that's what that last shot was? Like, I felt like that was kind of a look at me shot. And, bro, it almost dropped. And if it dropped, we're just like, we're not worthy. We're not worthy. Just, you know what I mean? Like, there were just better options, I think, available, and I don't think there's anything wrong with pointing that out. Yeah, he's, Inferno, nobody thought Kawhi was going to be what he is, and I see so many similarities between Kawhi and Rasheer Fleming. I don't know that Rasheer will ever even sniff that level of greatness, but you put them next to each other and you take the names off the back of their jerseys and you turn them into silhouettes, and it's pretty damn similar, man. Later, Asahi. Matt said he had to think the time was shorter because doing all that and bricking is crazy. CP3 would have kept him in check for this play. I agree with that. He had JJJ guarding him, and JJJ is between the 3-point line and half court with him. And I think he just felt like, this type of big defender, I might as well shoot it back here where I know I can get it over him. Maybe he was tired, right? Maybe he didn't have the energy at the tail end of the game to put his feet to the metal and go. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but maybe that's what it was. Matt says if it was a mid-range, I get, but man, if it was just a close three-pointer, if it was like a 29-footer, 28-footer, I'm not sure. Let me look and see what, because ESPN usually has it written down. How do we find it? Play-by-play. So fourth quarter, and the last play was called a 20. So that was only 28 feet. That was only 28 feet. It felt like 35. So maybe I'm just misremembering it, and I'll have to take a look at the highlights. But do we agree? Was the shot a little too far away for comfort? Do we all feel like he should have tried to get closer to the rim? Zach Wynn says, I was mad when we lost. We should have won this game. The missed free throws came back to bite us. We haven't been shooting free throws good all season. That's a whole nother issue. Oh, I already blamed him, Burner. I already blamed him. A says Nigel's just doing cardio. Yeah. He's taken a very, very much a back seat. But I have seen him trying to score in the paint. And he's scoring in the paint. He's got a post-up game. It's just like, we're not the type of team that's ever had post-up scores. They're already having a hard time getting the ball in there to Mark Williams in the post. I don't assume they're going to be feeding it into Nigel Hayes-Davis for post buckets, but they should. He draws mismatches and he knows how to score in the paint easily. Mafo says he had time to get a better shot. I think he did. I'll have to go back and look at it. When they showed the replay, it said there was like 3 seconds on the clock when he let go of the ball. The ball traveled for the entire 3 seconds, basically. The World from Above says Royce was good this game. It felt like you knew he was going to miss 1-3, then make the next one on cue. Yeah, 5 for 10, and that's 2 good games in a row from Royce. If I'm not mistaken, let's go back and look at the rest of his box score results. 18 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. I'll take it, man. That is a good game. 2 in a row from Royce after getting called out for his poor defense and poor effort the game before against the Nuggets. That was a bad game. You guys remember last game, he had 17 points, 14 rebounds, 9 assists, and 5 steals last game. This game, a nice 18 points, 5 and 3. If you're getting that out of Royce, dude, I don't want to trade him. I don't even want to trade him. You need solid role players like that if you're ever going to get back to the top where you think you belong. And he's not even that old. Y'all are just young. But let's go ahead and build a statue for Mark Williams. I'm ready for that. A says was done in at the end of the game. I don't remember. Does anybody know if he was in during the end of the game? I got to assume he wasn't. I got to assume it was shooters only. No. Inferno says, but not going to lie, that pass off Book's foot near the end of the game was absolutely baffling. Some Terry Rozier type shit. True, it was really bad. That was a backbreaker. Bane might as well picked him up and snapped his back on a balcony. Burner says, Mark Will All-Star season inbound. Wouldn't that be crazy if Mark Williams got a deserved all-star appearance as a center for the Suns, and Book's not an all-star, but Mark Williams is. Mark Williams is that damn good. Shout out to Triple H. He just can't stay healthy enough to get that sort of a nod. What if he stays healthy? I think he could be an all-star. That's a great point, Burner. Paul says, how does this team change when Green plays? Green will be getting to the rim. Green will be shooting as well. He's another, like, right now, Colin Gillespie has to keep us afloat. Let me say that again real quick. Let me clear my throat before I have to say this shit. Right now, Colin Gillespie, God bless him, God love and keep him, has to keep us afloat when Book's out of the game. That will go to a real star scorer in Jalen Green. He gets to the rim. Way more than anyone on this team gets to the rim. We'll have a real rim threat. He'll get buckets and he'll get free throws from going to the rim. That's steady points. Going to the rim the way he will start dragging people away from our shooters, and we're going to have more open threes because of Jalen Green. So I genuinely think that the offense can get markedly better with Jalen Green, not just because of the scoring that he produces himself, but the things that it can open up for us. I really do believe that. I'm very excited about that. However, please, for the 94 of you in here watching right now, remember this. He might be a little bit rusty in his first and through 4 or 5 games after not playing any of the preseason. So I'm judging him on a curve. I'm not going to be mad at Jalen Green if he comes out and is bricking shots. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, we got hosed. Like, no. Give him a little bit of time to get hot. And for the record, he might be blazing hot his first game back. That happens sometimes too with ring rust. You're just like, things are just easy for some reason. And then the game after, you stink it up. So it could be something like that. It could be real hot and cold when he comes back. Or he could just be cold. Oh, Boyna. Maybe that's what it'll be, Matt. You know, if true, then, I mean, I feel like he's pretty damn good during the regular season. It's just the playoffs where he has not. He's done the opposite of prove himself. He's put himself into question. Yeah, Paul, it'll be probably Grayson. Grayson probably goes to the bench. And now you've got Colin and Grayson off the bench. I like what I saw from Colin and Grayson today in their minutes together. They looked like a fun duo if it's off the bench. You don't want to start that, but if that's what you have coming off the bench, I've seen a lot worse. I don't know if it was his first. I think it might have been, Matt. I think it might have been. And he really stunk it up. I'll save it for one game where I think he had like 38. And then they just clamped his dick hole shut. You know? I wonder if that was really his first playoff series or if he had been in one before. Probably need to look that up. I'm pretty sure if I had to put money on it, I'd say, yeah, it was his first playoff appearance. And then the other downside that people always talk about with Jalen Green is his stats are not going up. They're staying exactly the same. So people are like, you know, is he just not going to get any better? Is he capped out? Hopefully a change of scenery and a change of a coach can help kind of jumpstart the rest of his career, but we'll see. All right, guys. So next game is Friday. Once again, big shout out to FanDuel. Go check them out. Use FanDuel this season like me and Sundo. But we'll see you guys Friday. All right, Friday. Who do we play Friday? Tell me in the chat. Who do we play? Is it Utah? I think it's Utah. And we're home, right? Home versus Utah. That's a payback situation. I want that Jazz as. He really does, Bernard. He looks kind of dead inside. I thought we were using the black jerseys today, so that's on me. Normally, these thumbs represent accurately what we gonna be wearing. And then I got a little premature down there with Jalen Green thinking he was going to play. But we'll see you guys versus the Jazz. I bet you Jalen Green is back on that game. That's a lesser opponent to trot him out there against. So can't wait to see you guys there, man. Make sure you guys are here. Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you for hanging out. Sundo loves you. Suns lose. Suns lose. We gotta trade everybody. That's Sammy. Booker hurt my feelings. Did somebody ban Sam, by the way?